turn the music down a little bit more. Okay. Hi, Jerry's. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for asking me to join.
Of course.
I was
This
excited when I
is.
saw your message. I was like, me?
I always feel so weird asking people to be on here because I'm like, do people think I'm like trying to like, be like sleazy and like, poach their viewers or something? Like, I don't want to be like
Oh, I don't
weird
think
about
so. Not at
it, but
all.
the whole point of this really is to like have my community get to know you and then have your community
Definitely.
hear maybe some more interesting things that they haven't heard on your stream and get to know you better. But shut the fuck up, Key. All in due time, you guys. I had a whole little horror talk show with you, Key. You can't act like I've never had you on the stream. Anyway,
True.
let's start with pronouns. How, if you feel comfortable sharing your pronouns with everyone.
Yes. My pronouns are she, they,
Okay.
and thank you for asking.
Of course, of course. So yeah, it's helpful for anyone in the chat who wants to ask you any questions so they can, be respectful.
Of
As she
course.
they slay, of course. Um, so is there like a fun story behind your Twitch name?
Yeah. So I'm sure anyone who's a streamer or even just a viewer but wanted to get like, their perfect streamer name or whatever name, I actually didn't take as long as I thought I would. But so my government name is Jerica,
Mhm.
and my astrology sign is Aries. So I put Jerica and Aries put together, and that's how I created Jerry's.
I didn't know that. That's so
Hmm.
cute. I love that.
Thank
Because
you.
you're like really into astrology, right? So like it's perfect.
I love astrology. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, Hi, lurking before I leave for work. Ugh, I hope you have a good day at work, AMC. Thank you for the lurk. Um, do you okay, so random question though, do you know why you were named Jerica? Because when I hear Jerica, I instantly think of Jim and the holograms.
Mhm.
Is that
Mhm.
what it was?
It's not, but I want to say my mom probably got that in a way of the influence, but it was her two best friends' names put together, and supposedly, m- what I hear in the Filipino community is that that's like a thing, is to put like two best friends' names together or like your family's names together and they create another name.
Uh-huh.
So I don't remember their names from the top of my head, but yeah, that's how my name was created.
I love
Was
it.
Jerica.
It's such a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
name, honestly.
Thank you.
Um, it's funny that you say that. That's like a Filipino like tradition because I remember when people shat all over Twilight for Bella naming naming her baby Renesmee, and I was like, I
Please.
don't see what the problem is. I mean, there's a lot of names in the world that are like silly, so like, why are we so mad
Yeah,
at Bella for this?
absolutely. That's so funny.
But yeah, so like what hobbies do you have outside of Twitch? Well, we're gonna circle back to the TV thing because I really want to get into that. I've been really excited to talk about the TV portion, but what else
Yeah.
besides gaming and streaming and TV are you into?
Uh like other hobbies,
Hmm.
it's hard because I obsess with gaming, but
Right.
I do really like going outdoors. So I'm a very outdoorsy person. I really like going hiking. I go to the gym very often, and I love cooking. I really, really love cooking, and I'm a huge Disneyland fan. Like I'm Disney theme parks. I'm not really a Disney franchise fan, but I
Hmm.
really love like the theme parks and astrology and tarot. I'm like very huge. I
Hmm.
feel like in a past life or something, I was like a witch or something because I am very, very drawn into all that stuff. So,
Right. Oh my God, that's so cool. I've never been to any of the Disneylands or anything or any theme park other than like Six Flags, which does that count? That's like, is that a theme park?
yeah, theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I've only ever been to Six Flags. Ugh. But that's really cool. Have you done tarot on stream?
I have done tarot on stream. I
So,
was thinking that I was gonna start doing it just as a stream, like, oh,
mhm,
for one day I'm just gonna do tarot reading. But it takes it takes a lot of energy out of me. I don't
mhm,
really go by the book. I kind of read like the energy of the person and the energy of the cards, and I like maybe by like the third read, I'm like, oh man, I'm pooped. And I don't like half-assing it either, like, "Oh, let me just, like" I'm not if anyone does go through the book, like, I wouldn't say it's half-assing, but I would feel like I just want to give more to the person who's looking for guidance or just kind of like some sort of hope or an answer. So I
mhm,
feel like, I don't know, it was just kinda hard to do, and I kind of, like, backed out of doing it very often, so
mhm.
but
That's
I
fair.
really love doing I like doing tarot a lot, or reading
What,
tarot.
um, and I know you talk about astrology a lot. I, I always wanted to like people like I always want because I think Key has asked me before what my like because you know how there's like the risings and all that, but like I don't know when I was born, like I don't know the time, so I
Oh,
can't
okay, okay.
pinpoint it, at least not yet. I mean, I guess I could look into like getting the original time of my birth certificate, but I have no idea
Yeah.
how to do that. But it would be
Yeah,
interesting
yeah.
to hear like the astrological underpinnings of, you know, like what makes me me or whatever. But yeah, I
Yeah.
never know because I don't know what time I was born. It sucks.
Yeah,
uh
my I know it's hard for, like, people who, yeah, are adopted or don't know, like, what hospital they were born in,
right.
or, my dad was born in the Philippines, and they didn't have I guess back then, they didn't really put the time on what time you were
Yeah,
born, so
because I have like a copy of my birth certificate, but it doesn't have the time on it, so I think I'd have to look into that,
interesting.
like getting the original or
Yeah.
whatever. But that's really
Yeah,
cool.
definitely.
What do you, so when you say outdoors, are you talking just the theme parks, or do you like to go on like nature walks, go to the park?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely like nature walks. I normally wait, can we talk about drugs on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, you can talk about literally anything. You've met
Okay,
me,
okay,
you
okay.
know
Yeah,
how
that's true,
unhinged
that's
it
true.
can
I was just
be.
like, no, I really like getting high as shit, and I go hiking, a lot. I like going hiking and just, like, I don't know, just going outside. I used to do cross country and track in high school, and I just always felt that that was a very, like, stress reliever. I
Mhm,
guess I guess, like, working out in general is very much like that, but
mhm.
I just felt very like, everything I thought of or everything that I, like, are stressed about just disappeared.
Mhm. It like centers you also, right? Like, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So, have you gone hiking without any drugs, getting high?
Yeah.
Is that
Mhm.
still
Yeah.
fun or is it just way better?
It's definitely still fun, and I think it really I feel like using it while I'm hiking, it just intensifies everything
Mhm.
and, like, visually, like
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
I really like the way that yeah, that makes me feel. It
Mhm.
sometimes it depends, like, if it's a really crowded place, I don't like using it, but if
Yeah.
it's if it's less people, I wouldn't mind. It's just, like,
Yeah.
something fun to do kind of
Right.
thing.
That's, I've never been on a hike. I think like, you know how like on the dating apps, I don't know if like you get on dating apps or whatever, or like or have
Mhm.
heard stories about it, but like, you know, they're always like, "Oh, I like long hikes and blah blah blah," and I'm always like, "That could be cute." I mean, I wouldn't go hiking with someone like random because I feel like they'd murder me. But
Oh my
uh,
god, yeah, that would be swe that imagine the first date being like, "Hey, we're going to this really secluded place, and it's beautiful, though, like, it's just gonna take, like, maybe 2 hours.
yeah,
Don't bring anything, it's totally fine, I have
yeah.
everything,
Don't
like,
tell anyone where you're going. It's
don't
just
tell
gonna
anyone
be a
who you
fun little
are."
thing. Yeah, no, I'm terrified of that, but I do think hiking would be fun. I have never. I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't do the like marijuana or anything because I tried that once and it was no fun. I think
Yeah,
I told you
yeah.
about that before. Like I just felt like my mind was collapsing in on itself for like hours. I was just freaking out.
Yeah, that can happen. That definitely can happen, which can be scary, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not opposed. I don't really drink, and I'm planning to like, because there's a streamer who I've had on here before. His name is Kite. He always talks about Pink Whitney. It's some alcohol, and I kind
Okay.
of want to get some and try it on stream, but I'm scared.
Oh, yeah. Just pace yourself, if
Yeah.
anything.
Um, but yeah, that sounds so. Theme parks, like nature. What about plants? Are you a plant queen at
Mhm.
all?
Yeah, I very much I would show you, but on this whole right side of me, I have a
Mhm.
whole bunch of plants. If I do, I probably might disconnect, so I probably don't wanna do that.
Right,
But
fair.
yeah, I do I would say that I have a green thumb. I just grew basil and dill for the first time from seed,
Mhm.
and that was really fun. So, yeah, I don't know, I really like being outdoors. I like herbs, like, my dream is to have an apothecary and just sell like tea leaves or make tea and make candles. Like that's like my
Ooh,
dream.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it sounds pretty chill. I really
Yeah.
want. I would love to do that.
Um, and then obviously TV is another hobby of yours. Jerry's. Well, I'll say that when the ad break is over. But
Okay.
you like what are some of your favorite TV shows right now?
My favorite TV shows right now, there's this Apple TV show called Blackbird, and it's actually based on a a true story, and it's pretty much about someone who was kind of like in the drug dealing industry and gets caught and then gets put into like a really long time in jail, and the only way that an option that he can get out of jail was to kind of rat out someone who was like a murderer, and so they just wanted him to become friends with this guy um
Wow.
and just kind of give evidence as to if they find out like what it was that he was murdering girls, and they
Mhm.
really needed to find out where they were murdering these girls, where they were
They needed
buried.
information. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that one's really good. I'm a huge oh yeah, I forgot to mention I really love paranormal. So I watch a lot of paranormal like haunted
Mhm.
shows. I would say like Ghost Hunters. I really like it's quite corny, but I love the history of the places that they talk about.
Right.
That's like the main thing I really love is like, oh, this is the history of like back in the day where, like the 1800s where they had this saloon and blah blah blah, and then they
Right.
would talk about who lived there and etc. Um, Ted Lasso is actually really fun
Oh
to
my
watch. I watch
God, I
that
want
one
to
now.
watch that so bad.
It's
I just don't know
really
if I would
good.
like it. I just love that guy. What is his name? It's like Brett Goldstein or whatever. He has the really
Is
dark hair and he's like kind of buff.
I think I know who you're talking
He is
about. I'm not
so
quite
hot.
sure. Would
Like
that be the only
I
reason?
I like him too. Like he's really funny in
Yeah.
interviews and stuff, but I like Jason. Isn't it Jason Sudeikis who's in that?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was on 30 Rock and I like he's I don't know. He's fine, but and the woman, Hannah something, she was on Sex Education.
Oh, really? Wait,
Yeah, that
who
she's like
is she? Oh,
blonde.
yes.
Yes,
I love
I
her
love her
so
too. She
much.
is gorgeous.
Yes. Agreed.
Um,
Agreed.
but yeah, she was in an interview with that Brett Goldstein or whatever, and they were hilarious. And I was like, I really want to watch the show, but I don't really care about the subject matter.
Yeah.
So I'd have to like give it a like I want to give it a chance, but I don't know if it's like gonna really like sit with me. But you love it, right? It's like really good.
I like it. It's supposed to be a comedy feel good like show, but let me tell you something. I have not laughed like once.
That I probably wouldn't either, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's like it didn't make me laugh. I don't like I like sports. I like playing sports, but I don't like watching sports.
Mhm.
So like and it's about football or soccer
Right.
and
And I don't
I
care about
just
sports at all.
yeah, so it's just like I was surprised that I really enjoyed it. I think the story behind the people and it's mainly like the feel good, but my partner was mentioning that there was a like a season what was just too feel good, where he was just like, this is making me sick because it's too feel good,
Hmm. It's
which is
like
interesting.
corny, feel good, or is it like
Maybe that's
yeah?
what he meant, but it was like the peak of COVID,
Oh,
and he was just like, I just want like real life things. Like it's just like, I don't know. He's just
that
a realist, maybe.
that is so funny because I remember when all of that, when the panini was happening. Grey's Anatomy got into it.
Yes,
Station
the whole, yeah,
19 got into it. I think a couple other
yeah,
shows I watched got into it, and I remember just hearing people being pissed. They were like, I don't
yeah,
watch TV to like deal with real world stuff. So I love that your partner is like the opposite because I feel like that makes more sense to me. Like, this is something we're
yeah,
going through. It's like, as I want realism in my TV shows as much as possible. Like, obviously Grays can jump the shark a bit, but I wasn't mad that they got into it. Like, it was emotional and good. But that's
yeah.
funny, yeah.
But something to relate to. I
Yeah,
think that's why he was just like, this is not relatable at the moment. So like, I don't
right.
want to like,
I
it's supposed to
agree.
lift people up, but also like kind of be like level headed in a way.
I think you could. I think like, I don't know what the writing is like on Ted Lasso, but I feel like they could have maybe done something in the middle where they like
Yeah,
are feel good, but they're also talking about what's going on. But
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I mean, whatever. I guess like different strokes. But so it like got back to normal after that. Like it was like less.
Yeah, I would say like there are like some things that people can relate to, um, like panic attacks. That's like a
Mhm.
huge thing of that show, and it kind of talks about like you don't have to be happy all the time. It's like it's okay
Mhm.
to talk to people and help them help you in a way, and you don't have to deal with
Everything
all it is that
alone.
you're
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So it was kind of relatable, but also like again, like I don't really care for football, and I don't
Right.
really care for so but yeah, I definitely like my reality TV shows sometimes. I think they're corny, but I watch like The Ultimatum, the Queer Love, and God, what's that other Netflix show that's kind of similar to that?
It's a
It
reality
there's
show.
a Love is Blind.
Oh, right.
Love is
Yeah.
Blind. Yes, yes,
I've never
yes.
seen any of those. My addiction right now and for years has been Vanderpump. So I
I've heard some really good things about that show only because of how just like dramatic it is.
it is okay, so like I don't know if you can relate to this, but like what I like about reality shows is it's okay. So like I'm not a huge comedy fan. Like if a
Okay.
movie is billed as a comedy, I usually am not interested because I think unintentional comedy is better. So like if it's something that's a drama and I'm watching the drama and they make me laugh, that is such a more genuine laugh to me because it's unexpected. And when I expect it, I don't think it's that funny. So like reality shows are that for me. They are hilarious. Like Bad Girls Club, The Hills,
Yes, Bad
Vanderpump,
Girls Club.
hilarious. They are so funny because I'm not expecting to laugh. But yeah,
Yeah.
Vanderpump is hilarious. That's like my main reason for loving it. Are those shows funny? Like, do you find them hilarious? Like, potentially
Like reality TV
unintentionally?
shows?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Love is Blind and all of those specifically that you named.
like reality TV shows? Yes, because like it is real life people. Yeah, it only shows like 10% of like who they probably really are, but
Hmm.
I don't know. It kind of like corny funny, I guess. But I do like sometimes comedy,
Right.
but not all the time because like you said, it's like predictable.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know, like that Jennifer Lawrence movie where she's like trying to have sex with that guy or
Oh,
whatever, no hard feelings or whatever. I
yeah.
love Jennifer Lawrence, but I'm just like, and I mean, it's fun. You can also watch a comedy and not laugh and still enjoy it, I think. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. If it's like trying to make me laugh, I just like get so uninterested. I don't know what that is about me. I don't know what that is, but
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
You
It's
both look
valid. It's
so
valid.
pretty today. No, you look pretty, Jules.
Jules, thank you.
Um, and obviously, The Last of Us.
Obviously, The Last of Us. Yes, 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 yes.
Let's get into it. So Jerry's has are you still has that ended since the show has like gone on
It
hiatus?
has ended. Yes, yeah, it
Mhm.
has ended. And yes, I did like I wouldn't say reviews, but more of like how the game relates to the show
Mhm.
and like Easter eggs that people
Right.
probably didn't know about.
It was kind of like
But
analytical, less so than a
yes,
review. Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, because
So,
and
yeah.
everyone has their own opinion to shows, but I
Right.
just I thought it was really exciting that it was such a good game adaptation.
Right. But yeah, Jerry's has like a YouTube. I might link that at the end, your YouTube, because free
Yeah,
promotion, of course. But yeah, no,
thanks.
y'all, I typically don't watch people's YouTubes because I just don't have time, and I'm just like, I don't know, there's like a block there. But I watched Jerry's videos on The Last of Us, and they were like really good. So
Oh,
I
thanks.
can, yeah, I can corroborate that it's like it's worth watching.
That was
Um,
like the first, I think one of the first things that we started like talking about.
yes.
Yeah, because
Um,
you were wondering what my opinion was on like some of the episodes.
yeah. I miss that show so much.
Me too. I'm very nervous about the second season.
I mean, have you heard anything about the second season?
I I have not, but the second game is super intense.
Right.
So I just don't know how like people who weren't game like who didn't play the game, like I'm wondering how they're gonna take it. I wonder how they're gonna change it. Like I just like don't know how people are gonna I don't know how they're gonna go about it, but I'm excited.
I
I'm
know.
excited.
Are you avoiding any news about it? Because I do want to say what I've heard, but if you don't want to hear it, we don't
No,
have to
no,
get
no,
into
no.
it.
I'm not avoiding any news about it. What have you heard?
I heard that we're not getting to that stuff that the controversial bits of the second game until like third or fourth season or something. So we've got apparently we're not. That's what I've heard. I could be wrong, but so
That's
second
insane. No,
season
you're
may
probably
not get to that thing, but
wow. I mean, it's a
um
very long game for sure.
see that that makes me so nervous. Because I really want to play them still. I might I don't know, I might start that in November.
Wait, like
Uh
replay it or
for the
or
first
you have not
time.
played the second one?
I have not played the first one. I only played the beginning. So I'm gonna play that first. And then maybe play the
Exciting.
second one at some point. But um I love the second game. What I know pretty much everything that happens in it because I couldn't
Okay,
help
okay.
myself. When the show was
Yeah,
on, I was like, I need to know what's
yeah.
happening in that second game. So I know pretty much everything that happens, and I love
Okay,
it.
okay,
I think
okay.
the second game, even though I haven't played it, is a work of art. I truly do.
Yeah.
Like they
It's
had a
yeah,
lot of balls. I think
yeah,
to
absolutely.
yeah, amazing
Hi,
storytelling.
Kim.
Enjoy your errands, Kim. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for saying you love the wig and the shirt. Yeah, I had to dress up for
I
Jerry's, of
know, I'm
course.
obsessed with it,
Thank you. I
literally.
like your shirt too. It's really cute. And the hair
Thanks,
is
it's Haunted
stunning.
Mansion. Thank
I
you.
love
I
it.
was really
So
nervous
good.
about, like, the hairstyle because I was like, I haven't had bangs this short in I don't know how
It looks
long.
so good though. It looks so good.
Thank you.
Um but yeah, we'll link Jerry's YouTube in the at the end. But yeah, The Last of Us. Everyone keeps talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty. Have you watched that?
Yeah, have you?
I have not. I don't really know what it's
Okay.
about.
It's it's a corny teen show. I'm like,
Oh no, no, no.
guys,
I don't
I
mind
wait,
that at all.
I'm very I don't know if we can say age, but I was born in the 90s, early 90s,
Mhm.
okay? And I feel weird watching it because it's like very teen, like romance. But it's very corny. It's on Amazon Prime. Like
Mhm.
it's very A-list, D-list, actors. I mean, I really like them, but it's it's based on a book. I know that, but
Hmm.
it's very cute.
Hmm.
I think
No,
it's very
yeah.
cute.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I have been reading young adult novels for years. I've been watching
Mhm.
teen shows for years. I have no qualms about that whatsoever. Heartstopper is also teen, and I love it.
Mhm.
But, like, I think you said something about it. You said it's romance, and that just kind of makes me think of To All the Boys I've Loved Before or whatever, which was a
Yes.
fire. I loved that
It
first
was
movie.
it was so fire. Everyone was so good looking in that show.
Yeah.
I definitely really, yeah, I would say it's very similar to that. Like
Okay.
very, very similar to that.
See, that's
Yeah.
like that's kind of an endorsement, I think, because I did the second and third movies were just like I don't even think I watched the third movie,
I
and
haven't either.
yeah, but the
I
second
haven't
movie was
either.
just
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, the first movie
Yeah, the
was so
second movie was a little bit mid.
good.
Not to like be a hater of that actress, but I don't of the third movie, the sister. I'm not a really big fan of her voice. I kind of found
The
it very
younger
annoying. So
sister, she's
yeah,
getting a spinoff.
yeah, yeah. So yes, that's the third. Wait, well, that's like the fourth movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
it's
a
like
third.
three movies, and then she's getting a spin-off movie, I think. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so I tried watching that and I immediately, like I was like, "I'm sorry," and I pressed the back button on fucking Netflix, and I was like, "I'm good.
That's so
Not
funny.
today. I don't wanna waste my time today. Maybe another day, but not today."
Yeah, if I watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, I'll definitely be Discord messaging you, but
Yes, please do, and it's something you can actually just have in the background too. I feel like it's nothing that you have to, like, fully pay attention
mhm,
to.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's really cute. I really like it.
We've talked about Hill House before, right? The Haunting of Hill House.
I believe so, yes.
You
Oh
did you
god,
love it?
such a freaking yes, 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 yes.
Are you
And that's
excited?
also, I think, believe based on a book. Yeah, there
Yes.
was Haunting on Hill House, and then there was
Bly
a, like
Manor.
yes.
And then
That
yeah.
Haunting on Hill House was, like, a show that I've never experienced, like, that good, like, not, like, to be bad, but, like, Netflix, I'm just wouldn't expect it on Netflix, but,
Right.
oh, man, it was
Iconic.
so good. I've watched it, like, multiple times because how good it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
or how good it is.
And I watched people react to it on YouTube. I was obsessed.
Shut
I
up!
love
I wanna watch
watching
that.
reactions, yeah.
Wait, that's
Because
cool.
I was talking about this either on stream or in the last talk show where like
Mhm.
no, I think it was last stream. We were talking about skins and stuff and how someone in the chat rewatched skins a million times or whatever. And I was like,
Mhm. Yeah,
I
yeah,
do that too because I hate that when you watch something, it's like this amazing experience if it's really good, and you never get
yeah.
that back. Like you'll
That's so
rewatch it and it will
true.
never hit the same. So like I
Yeah.
love to like have other people watch stuff like like
Wait,
have
I
people
love
over to like watch
that.
it so that I can like feed
Yeah.
off of their energy like and it's like
I
close to
love
the same.
that.
And so like I watch
Mhm.
YouTube reactions to stuff too to like also kind of like get their energy too, and it's like it's so
I
good.
love that. I'm gonna
But
try doing that. That's so
are
cool.
you are you excited for his new show, Mike Flanagan's new show, The Fall of the House of Usher?
I actually have not even seen the trailer for that.
It
I
just
know
came
they
out like a
did
week ago.
it
Yeah.
okay, because I know that they did something with a couple of the actors that are
Hmm.
normally in that show,
Hmm.
um, and that one was okay. I didn't really care for that one. It was like not Midnight Mass, that's another show, but
Midnight
it
Club?
had
The Midnight Club?
no, I did watch that though. I did
Okay.
watch that, like a
Was it
couple
Midnight
episodes of that.
Mass?
I think it was Midnight
So, was
Mass.
it religious?
Yes.
That was Midnight Mass. That was his big
Okay.
religious magnum. Okay, this might be controversial because like no one
Okay.
liked that show or that movie,
I
but
couldn't really get into it. I
I
couldn't really get into it.
I think Midnight Mass is like equal to Hill House for me because I was a bawling. I was on the edge of my seat. It's so good, and I'm not religious
Wow.
at all. Like I am
Yeah.
fully like not. I'm not really like I'm not super spiritual. I'm not like religious at all. Any of those things, but like and I will say there is a speech towards the end of Midnight Mass that like went on a little too long and it was kind of like a religious kind of speech, but
Yeah, okay.
other than that, that show is perfection to me. Like I love it.
What? Okay.
So, but
I need to get back into it. Mhm, mhm.
Midnight Club was okay. I didn't like I love Christopher Pike. I used to read his books, so I was really excited.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't like Mike Flanagan never got to any of the books that I knew. I mean I knew some of them, but like not they weren't ones that I like really read and loved. So
Yeah.
I was really hoping that would get more seasons so that he could do more of the Christopher Pike books, but
Yeah.
um and Jules me and Jules have talked about that. Like he told what was like when it got canceled, he talked about what would have happened season two, and it like retroactively made everything that I had watched season one make a lot more sense. Because like a lot of it didn't
Wait,
make
that's
sense, and I
cool.
was confused. And then he explained what
Mhm.
it was going to be, and I was like, oh, and it would have been so good. I'm so sad it got canceled.
Dang, that's so sad.
Um, but
But
yeah,
I only watched a couple episodes. I
right.
didn't finish
No.
show at all.
But yeah, the Fall of the House of Usher looks decent. I'm excited. You know, it's like got a lot of the people from the previous stuff.
Yeah. Is it gonna be
And
the same actors or gonna be like totally different cast
it's got
that they
Rahul
normally have?
Kohli in it. It's got um the one who wore the gloves in Hill House. She's in all of
Oh,
them.
I
Kate Siegel
love
or
her.
whatever. I know she's great.
Yeah.
She's in it. It's
Yeah.
got a lot of people from Midnight Mass, a lot of people from Bly Manor. It's got like a Midnight Club. It's got all of those people
Wow.
in it, like tons of
Okay.
people. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
love
then
Mike
I'm
Flanagan.
excited.
Yeah, it.
Were you ever an American Horror Story fan? Like, did you ever like
I
that?
It did not get into that show. I gave it a chance.
Really?
I gave it a chance. I
What
watched
season did you start on? Did you watch the first season?
I was there when it
Okay.
premiered. I remember it had been
Okay.
out for
Okay.
like 5 weeks or something and people were talking about it. I was really excited because there was a horror show called Harper's Island that had come out some years before American Horror Story, and I was
Okay.
desperate for more horror TV shows. There was another one
I
called
love
The
that.
River as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it came out and it was just too much. It was like too edgy. You know, there was like the BDSM thing in the house and like I felt a little weird about because they have like characters on all of those seasons that like have disabilities. Like Ryan Murphy's like a big like he casts people with like disabilities or whatever. But I always
Mhm.
feel like it's exploitative. It gives me an icky feeling because he kind of
Okay.
uses them in interesting ways, and I'm always just
Yeah.
like, huh. So like it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I also don't really
Okay.
like
Okay.
Ryan Murphy. I think he's
Okay.
because I
Okay.
watched Glee until the bitter end, and I was just like, Ryan Murphy's not that great at like making shows like be good all the way throughout. So
Yeah.
no, I never got into it after like the fourth episode of the first season. But I know
Okay.
people
Okay.
talk about Coven or they talk about their favorite seasons, and I'm like, I kind of want to watch it just because people hype
Yeah,
it up
the
a lot.
Murder House and Coven's really good. I actually had nightmares from the second one. That one's Asylum.
Uh huh.
That one actually scared the crap out of me. I didn't really care for Freak House. After Freak House, I think I just like stopped watching. Oh, the one with Lady Gaga. I think I watched a couple of. I think I fully finished that season.
Uh
But now I don't even know where they're at. Like I'm
huh.
just like it got really really weird.
It's
And I was like, I don't really relate to it anymore.
yeah. I wish I do because everyone talks about it, and I feel like it's a very queer show. I mean, Ryan Murphy's queer, so obviously, but like
Yeah.
it's very popular in
You
the
should
queer community.
listen.
I might. I might. I
Try
just finished
Coven.
Parenthood,
Oh,
and
I heard that. I
yeah,
heard that was a good show.
I cried so much that last season. It was kind of embarrassing.
Oh my god.
I love a drama. I love crying. I love being sad. So, those are
Same
like
here.
my horror and like crying at a drama are like my favorite places to be.
I
Um,
love that. I love that.
Murder House and Coven are the only ones I care about, but I've seen most of it. I felt that with the circus season.
Yeah, this
Um,
was
yeah,
wild.
but yeah, excited for Fall of the House of Usher. Excited for The Last of Us. I feel like The Last of Us may have been finished filming before the strike. So I
I think
don't
that's what I
think we're getting
feel.
delayed too much.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I just so there is Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios Orlando and then
Uh-huh.
Universal Studios in California, and they have a like haunted houses that you can go that are based on like IPs, and The Last of Us is part of it, and Stranger Things, which I also really love. I think the just the fourth season, and I want to go so badly,
Oh my God, I hope
but
you get to.
I know. I feel like it'd be so fun. They even have like uh food related items from The Last of Us and also Stranger Things, and I thought that was really really freaking cool.
You wait, so you said they're only like the what they're doing at the theme park or whatever is only related to season 4 of Stranger Things or like the whole show?
That's what I heard was just like the theme of that map of the house was only for season 4.
Okay, fair, fair, fair.
Yeah, yeah. Which is the
Ugh,
yeah, the latest season, I'm pretty sure.
season 4 was so good. Ugh.
It was really good. I want to like rewatch it again.
I rewatch the last episode all the time, just A for the music and to like obviously re-experience the insane amount of chills that I got with the way they
Yeah,
mixed the music and
absolutely.
the scenes and everything. It was sublime. So good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I went to Halloween Horror Nights years ago for Stranger Things and I got Scoops Ahoy ice cream. I have a picture. Oh my
That's
God.
cute. I
So
love
cute.
that.
Ugh, I really wish I had money and lived near these places because it sounds like really fun.
Yeah, it's an experience for sure. I feel like there's probably other things like way better to save money for and to travel, but
Yeah.
it's just especially if you live close by, that it's like kind of worth it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's worth it, like, no matter what, like, at least once in your life, just to say you've been.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
hope I
that's
get to
true.
at some point, but that's a
Yeah.
lot of money. um, but yeah, God, I could literally talk to you about TV shows all day. But
I love a good TV show, especially if it's like about murder and like
yeah,
haunted stuff or like reality TV. It's so corny at
there's
the same time.
there's so
It's
much to
so
talk
good.
about. Did you
Good.
watch Dahmer, or were you like one, or were you like it's a little icky? I'm not gonna watch it.
I have like PTSD with anything of like sexual assault
Mm-hmm.
or anything of that, and I couldn't watch what's that really popular show on HBO that's like kind of about teens? It's like
Euphoria,
literally about sex. Yeah, I couldn't watch that because of
fair.
that, and yeah, I the stuff like that. I'm like, no, I like I feel like very icky about it, and I just
Yeah.
like feel so uncomfortable.
No, I get that.
Yeah,
How
and
do
I heard that was
you?
actually not a great watch. Like it was very scary.
Yeah, because there was a lot of controversy about it. I don't know how deeply like you pay attention to like the controversy surrounding like movies and books and TV shows or whatever, but I was reading about it. I didn't really care to begin with because I don't know, like again it was Ryan Murphy and I was just like whatever. But I did read some of the controversies and I was like, wow, that is actually really fucked up. So, like, content aside, I was like, what? Again, it was exploitative. I feel like he didn't do his due diligence to the victims of
Mhm, mhm.
all of that. So like, yeah, it was kind of icky. But I do have a question. Do you how do you find out if something has like content that would be upsetting? Like, do you look into that before you watch stuff, or do you just take
No,
it
I
from
like
word of mouth?
unless, like, I hear it from someone or, like, I normally don't really go in fully blind when I'm watching something. It just
Mhm,
really depends. But yeah, if anything is somewhat related to like rape or just
mhm.
like yeah, just any type of I immediately just don't even watch it. Like there was this really also really popular show about a girl. I forgot it was a weird dystopian where it was only women who can give birth.
I don't know what that
Not only
is.
women, but it was like a certain group of women who like that's like all they do is just literally give birth. I think it's like made
The Handmaiden's
hand.
Tale?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of
yeah.
that. I didn't know that was
I,
dystopian.
I may be using the wrong terminology or something, but I literally could not watch that at all. And I've heard so many good things. Like people really, really like that show, and I
Yeah.
was like, I can't watch it.
Now, I do feel like there is a lot of icky stuff about, like, with women, and like, because like me and my sister had this conversation back when Scandal was airing, um, where there was a character on Scandal that everyone loved to hate. Like she was like a villain, but she wasn't really trying to be a villain. People just hated her. They just thought she was a bitch. Like
Okay.
she's a woman with opinions, so she's a bitch.
Mhm.
And they had her get assaulted, and me and my sister had this big discussion about like how, and Game of Thrones also
Oh
brought
yeah,
that
yeah. See,
discussion
stuff
up.
like I get Game of Thrones was like I was like okay, like it
Mhm.
just really guess it depends on like what it is. Like if
Right,
it
that's
fully
fair.
revolves around it, then I'm
Yeah,
like okay, I can't.
yeah, so like we had this discussion about how like that, like they do that to women, female characters all the time. Like they just do that.
Mhm.
It's just like like it's, I literally think writers rooms are just like, well, what can we do with this character, and then someone's just like, boom, let's have this happen, and I'm
Yeah,
just like, okay.
yeah.
But yeah, like there's a movie called Promising Young Woman that kind of that deals with that, but
Mhm.
I loved that movie because I feel like it had a really interesting message. It's kind of dark,
Mhm.
so
Okay,
obviously, if
okay.
anyone ever tells you to watch it, definitely like
You have to be
like
mentally
prepare
prepared.
yourself, or like don't do it if you're worried about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good.
Okay, okay. I'll check that. I'll well probably
Yeah,
do some research, but
yeah. But yeah, I don't like. I never, because like. I would just wonder if people, because I don't really like, I don't know, like there's things I don't like, but nothing ever like upsets me. But like I
okay.
do wonder when people have triggers or things, like I always like want to know like how do you know ahead of time, because I will recommend something to a friend, and
Mhm.
then like it'd be like later, like just later I'll be thinking about it, I'll be like, oh yeah, that movie or TV show has something icky in it, I need to like let them know, because it never, like it doesn't occur to me typically
Yeah.
to mention it. So yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
no, of
curious
course.
how
Yeah.
you find out.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very much like either I hear about it or I just see it and
Yeah.
I just don't watch it. That's all. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not like I guess I'm not like that intense when it comes to not watching certain things like that.
Mhm.
It just I don't want to watch something that makes me feel uncomfortable. That's
Right.
all.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's
That's
well within your rights.
it. Yeah.
um have you ever gotten grief in your personal life for video games, like for playing them or whatever? Has anyone ever been like, you're female presenting, you can't, like, like, because I feel like women get, they get shat on for video games all the time, but maybe not so much
Yeah.
now, I don't know, but like there's that. And then just growing up, I would always hear the like, go outside, get a job, like do something real with your life, don't just play video
Yeah.
games. So have you ever gotten that, either one of those things?
Personally, I feel that I mean, maybe behind my back. I mean, I've had, like, friends who were well, actually just a friend who was concerned that this, like, me gaming and streaming was too much of, like, I made it kind of like a priority, like, I just,
Hmm.
like, really enjoyed it, and they just couldn't understand why I was so interested in it and why I wanna dedicate my life, like, I she was like, "I don't understand why you're not dating, I don't understand why you're not" like, I'm like, "Why does that matter?" Like, she was definitely the type of person she was already married, has kids, and she was like, "I don't understand why, like, you just don't go out and, like, meet people." It was a little bit weird and shocking. I'm just like, why does it matter how I live my life?
Yeah.
Like, how does that affect you? And I hear it often when family and friends, or mostly friends who are also in this community, talk about how like their parents aren't supportive of it. And I, at the same time, I kind of see it as being like, it's your life. You should kind of do what you want. But I mean,
Hmm.
like, if it's, you're living in a basement and not paying rent, and like that's when I'm like, okay, then maybe you probably should do something.
Hmm.
But it I don't know, I just feel like some people just don't realize how nostalgic and how much
Cathartic.
gaming,
Yeah.
yeah, just takes away from the stresses of life. And like, I always joke about not having friends, but like I have so many friends, but they're all online. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But there are people in my real life that think that's weird, that they're like,
Yeah.
you should go out. But I mean, I don't know. I never felt really bad. Like I've had like people come into my stream and be like, like, oh, that was so easy. I don't know why you didn't get that to begin with. And it's just like, that always irritates the fuck out of me because one, like, that's like pretty much telling someone who you're in the same math class and you're saying like, God, that fucking math equation's so easy. Why can't you understand it? It's like people get things differently, and just because their brain's not like yours doesn't mean that like you have to shit on them for it. It
Yeah.
was I just I was I stuff like that I usually ignore, I'll block instantly because there's no reason for me to feed negativity. It
Right.
just that's what they want. They want you to react to it and be upset.
Hmm.
It's a weird like that people do that on their like they're no time. They have no life, no time, and that's all like they thrive off. They just want people to. It's so weird to me. It's like it really freaks me out when people do that. But thank goodness I haven't had anyone like really, I guess, throw me off where I'm double thinking about like, oh, like should I even be doing this?
Hmm.
But there are like some really like sad stories that I hear, like not even women, but like people of color and people who are on the LGBTQ, IA community, like I feel like they have it bad than just women. Like
Hmm.
it's I don't know. It freaks me out. Like it can be a very
Yeah.
scary thing. Like I literally avoid playing certain games because of how sick people are
Yeah. I
and
get
just
that.
fucking mean. And like I definitely like if anyone just told me like, "Oh, you're a fucking noob, like, get off, like, delete the fucking game," like, anything like that, like, I would immediately just cry and, like, never come back. So, like, I just try to avoid situations where I know that I would get that type of energy and just stay somewhere where I know I'm safe and comfortable, which
Hate that.
sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks, absolutely, because I feel restricted, and it's like, "Oh, you would totally love this game if you just, like, ignore all
Right.
this," but it's just like, why? Why do I need to ignore it, you know?
Yes, I totally know how you feel. Have you had a game you loved get ruined by that kind of negativity? Like like community, like people of that game's community coming into your stream and saying shitty stuff, and then you're like, well, this is over. Or you're in the game and you're getting in-game chat that's like making you want to quit playing that game.
Uh, no, actually, I
Yeah.
haven't, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I mean, yeah, I haven't so far, but I mean, I've had people, like, ruin games before, but not to a point where I'm like, "Okay, well, I gotta cancel. I can't do this."
Mhm. Yeah.
But I don't know, I feel like I just know my boundaries, and I know that, like, if something's so special, I want to experience, I would probably do it myself or do it, in Discord where there's only a couple people who I know,
Hmm.
or, I'll let my mods know, like, "Hey, like, this is I really wanna have, like, a natural reaction to certain things, and if you see something, like, you immediately need to, like, block that person or, like,
Right.
delete their comment, so I don't read it."
Right.
So
Oh my
it's like
God.
taking precautions, but
Yeah.
honestly, it's really just setting your boundaries because
Yeah.
people just be fucking saying some shit, like, just because,
I
and
love that.
they're just not aware or respectful at all. Um,
Yeah,
they're
I
just
love
they're just a person behind the screen. That's literally what they are.
I totally relate to that because I Final Fantasy 14 is one of my all-time favorite MMOs. But there was a time where I was like level I don't remember what the end game levels were when I was playing. It was like way years ago. And I was going into one of the later dungeons, and everyone just ripped me a new one for watching the cutscenes because they all had to wait for me to finish the cutscene to like go into
No
the dungeon.
way. That's
And I
annoying.
remember the cutscene ended, and it was just so many messages in the chat, like just live it. And like I don't want to use PTSD lightly, but it like really scares me when I play that game. Like I tell people who want to play it
Aw.
with me, I'm like, I love that game, I want to get into it, but I like sweat. I get so nervous going into dungeons with randoms because I don't know what I'm gonna get. Like,
Yeah.
and it's very terrifying. So like that's one, it's
That's
not
so
ruined,
rude.
it's not
Yeah.
ruined, but I definitely remember how I felt that day. Because I remember after the dungeon ended, I went to this like town in the game. It was like where all of the end game stuff was, and I just sat there and I was just like, I just, I just like sat in the game, just like just was so like devastated or whatever. It's and like I feel like a lot of people I know think that that's stupid that I like got that affected by it. You know what I mean? Like no shade to those people because I love that they don't get bothered, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel stupid for it because I know a lot of people who would never let something like that bother them. But
Yeah.
so that's why I really relate to what you were saying because it's like damn, like you're like kind of being vulnerable playing something new, and then it's just like you're like heightened a little bit because like even Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was really nervous to stream that
Oh
because
my god.
the day that it
Yeah.
came out for that free weekend before it like officially came out, I was playing it
Mhm.
and I was having fun, and then I went into the discussions on Steam and people were complaining that people weren't using microphones in the game. They were like, "You're ruining this for us. Like, we need to communicate." And I don't like to talk to strangers on the internet. Well, like, I mean, you know, like
Yeah.
random people because they're shitty. But
Yeah.
like, so I'm not using a mic, and I got really in my head about it, and it like really stressed me out. And so like the when it came out and I streamed it, I was so nervous. Like, I just was so nervous, but it's been okay. Like I've never turned my mic
Aw.
on. I've just powered through, and yeah, it hasn't been an issue. But yeah, I definitely like felt the weight of that, like
Yeah.
potential
It sucks.
shittiness.
Yeah. It
But
it
yeah,
sucks because it feels like you have to not have to, but I feel like some people have to like explain themselves.
mhm.
And you should never have to explain
I
yourself
know.
on like at all. And people shouldn't make you feel bad about it either. So it's I feel like just those people are just so ignorant. They really just don't understand that there's some people who can get super triggered by loud noises. There are some people who just like it stresses them out when people are yelling at them. Like my
Yeah.
parents were the type of people to yell at me when I couldn't understand something. Like
Hmm.
homework. Like it was just they
I
would
get that.
explain, I wouldn't understand, they would yell at me. So
Hmm.
it's like that's like trauma to me. Like anyone who
Hmm.
speaks really loudly to me, I immediately shut off
Hmm.
immediately. So that's why I can't play games that are like people who are yelling at me because then I just like I freak out and I start crying.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get
Yeah.
that. Uh, yeah, because like yeah, there are a lot of games where it's like the community is shitty, like shooters, like I don't really play first person shooters because like it's just a lot of like N word, F word, just screaming, annoying. Ugh, I just like
It's chaotic. I don't know.
I just can't.
I don't know how anyone, but it'd be fun like playing, Valorant. Like it was really fun, but like I couldn't understand certain things and because I was like I don't know, I was playing some with someone else, so I was like in a higher whatever rank or
Mhm.
whatever. And people were like angry at me because I didn't disarm whatever it is that I needed to disarm. I'm like, bro, this is my first fucking day. Like,
Yeah,
what is like they don't know that though. Like so
yeah,
but it's just annoying that people assume that immediately they're gonna be like great teammates. It's like how the fuck are we gonna learn? Like
yeah.
how else are we gonna learn?
Did you ever get that in
But
DVD?
uh I didn't Not that I can think of. I'm trying to think.
Because I mean, you would have to stay for the after game chat in that
Yeah, you
case.
would have to
So.
stay for the after game, and I played a lot. I did a lot of with survive with friends.
Mm-hmm. So
So
like
a lot of
completely
that
private.
time, like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I did play League one time, and they were saying something in chat, and I didn't understand because I didn't even know there was a chat existed, and they said something, but all they said was like she's new, she's learning, like, and I didn't see anything else after that. But I heard like League was one of like the most toxic communities, and I don't know, I didn't hear it. I mean, I didn't see it, so it didn't really affect me.
Yeah. Yeah. I also had that with DBD because like when it first came out, I remember being really nervous to play because I was like, I'm a bad teammate. Like, I don't want to drag the whole survivor group down. But like, I think someone in the after game chat tried to come for me way back when it first came out, and I took a break. Like, I didn't play it anymore. And then Friday the 13th came out, and I loved it. It was
That game was so
amazing.
fun.
And then that got the lawsuit, and then I found
Yeah,
out I
it's so
wasn't getting
sad.
any more content. So then I went back to DVD, and then I kind of developed that mentality where I'm like, I'm just not going to stay for the after game chat. I'm just going to peace out. And that really helped. And now sometimes I'll
Good.
be a bitch to people in the chat too if they come for me. But yeah, so
Yeah,
like I'm comfortable with it now.
yeah.
God, this was such a
But I think
good,
it's just
yeah.
it's just ego, and I feel like people just want to win. And I get it, but I also feel like people just really don't know how to communicate. Because there are definitely times where I'm like, that was so stupid, like that was just right there, like why didn't you see? But it's like in the moment. But like
Yeah.
at the same time it's like, okay, these are real people, like
Yeah.
learning how to play. Like
Are you
I think
competitive?
we oh my god, yeah. I'm a fire sign. Fire signs are very competitive. But that's why I say out of like things that are like that I can be aggressive towards because I just never like playing like streaming DVD. I streamed it for like over a year and I could tell like after I just was a different person. I wasn't friend like not friendly, but I was just always like
I know what you mean.
mad. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to stream this anymore. I don't want you guys to see me mad all the time. I mean, not that like, I'm usually very real on my stream, but
Right.
I just want to just vibe and not have to stress about anything.
Do you think you'll
But
ever stream
every
DVD
time,
again?
I don't know. I really was thinking about it after not Alien Isolation, but Alien came out for
Right.
that patch.
Right.
But I was just like, there's so much change. It would be like I got thrown into a whole new game because
Yeah.
I don't understand anything new that's going on right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'd be fun. Most of like how I really started was DVD. Like
That's
that was like my
wild.
main game that I streamed all the time.
That's so wild to me.
Yeah.
I it's just funny because I don't think you've ever streamed DVD since I've known you. So it's just like I knew that
Nope.
you were into it and like interested in it because you
Yeah.
were saying we should play, but like
I was
I cannot
super
imagine
into
that
it.
being your sole game on stream
It was
for
like
a long
it was
time.
like 8 hours Saturday from like 10 to like 1 a.m. Like I would play DVD.
How did you do that? I cannot play DVD for that long. I just can't.
It was like playing with friends. It was I
Fair.
don't know. It was crack for a second.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm not very competitive. What's a Gemini? Am I a water sign? No.
You're an air sign.
Okay, what do you know about
Wait,
air
you're a
signs?
Gemini?
Yeah.
What do I know about air signs? I would say they usually tend to be very good with the flow. Uh, Sometimes very hard to communicate their feelings. They can feel everything, but they are hard to communicate their feelings. Um, they also like to know like everything and anything. Like maybe not fully to the extent of like being super knowledgeable, but just being enough to be able to like have conversations with certain people. That's usually mainly what I know, but they tend to be like very methodical, I would say. Like they like to break things down, like very psychological, likes to like dip their toes into like deeper things with people, not just like, the bear, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would
Fair.
say,
Because I'm
I
not
don't know.
competitive.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, I don't know any Geminis that are competitive, honestly.
Hold on. Who is this? Tony, who are you? I'm confused. Why are we calling me niches? I'm confused. Who the fuck who the
Uh,
fuck is this? Whose kid is this? Um hold on. I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and ban you because I don't have time for this.
that was random. That's very random.
Anyway, hold on, let me ban you on Discord too.
Also, whose
Hold
kid?
on,
Yeah, that was
hold
funny.
on, say less. Block. Anyway, hold on, let me kick.
So
Let me
random.
kick. Hold on. Oh, they're playing Call of Duty. That's not surprising.
Well,
No shade to people.
not the COD. Don't have to explain much with that one.
Anyway, but yeah,
Anyways, as
no,
we were saying,
but yeah, I'm
oh look, my
not.
cat
Oh, what's your cat's name again?
Finn from Adventure Time. I named him
Oh,
after Finn. Yeah.
so cute. Um, but yeah, that's wild to
Cute.
think about. Um, but yeah, we should play DVD soon. I'd be so down.
I honestly, if I play again, it would have to be with people.
Yeah,
I would have to play with people, but
we
I'd
gotta,
be I'd be so down. I think
we
that'd be really
gotta,
fun to
we
play.
gotta get you and Jules and Key and like all the homies to play. Be so fun.
I'm super down. I'm
Have
super down.
you
That'd be so fun.
have you been watching Fiona and Cake? Says Key.
Yes, I'm on episode 3, so I'm behind, but I have been watching it.
Hell yeah.
I was talking to Jules about it, and I was saying how I love the like the little Easter eggs that you watch or that you see. It's really really cute.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, let's I guess that was the end for the personal stuff. Um,
Personal stuff.
we're gonna get into the gaming stuff. So,
Okay.
do you remember your first experience gaming? Like, what was the first game you ever played? What was the first console you ever played? You know, all of that.
I do. I do remember. So I grew up with a huge family full of gamers. I have my mom, my dad, my uncles, all of them play games.
Mhm,
So I grew up with the NES, and it was a Nintendo,
mhm.
and it was a game called Paperboy. And if you guys are not familiar with it, it's literally like an 8-bit game where you have to throw papers at houses to deliver them, and you have to watch out for like dogs or like trash cans in the middle of the road. And yeah, I always talk about this picture of my uncle was probably 7, 11, and I was sitting on his lap 3 years old watching him play video games. So it's been a huge part of my life, and I do remember. I would say my first actual game that I loved playing was Kingdom Hearts. Like my actual console that I really enjoyed was the PlayStation. I wasn't a Xbox girly until like maybe never actually. But I actually didn't really care for Nintendo. So I'm not really a huge Mario person, honestly. But yeah,
Uh,
that was my first game.
what what has been your favorite console of all time?
Oh, of all time? Probably the Switch.
That's a
I
good
would
one.
say honestly the Switch. It's so convenient. And I just most of the games I like playing, I could just easily play on it. So
Oh my god.
hello?
I can't. I obviously I need to
I
mod
got
some
one of those
people
today.
because it's
I got one of those today. It's fine.
um. But the Switch is really good. The problem, like, I love the Switch. I do not regret having it, but like I never play it. I never I it just sits
Really?
here and collects dust, and I feel like a lot of people I know have that same experience where they're like, I have a
Yeah,
Switch, but I don't. It just collects
yeah.
dust.
It's really the games, honestly.
The games are, yes, like I'm a
Like, you have
big
to just like
yeah.
the games. So I get it. That makes sense.
um so the Switch, I think I remember that Paperboy game too. That's why I was laughing because I that sounds familiar, but I don't know if I played it.
Yeah.
My first, not the US, but my first
No, yeah, what is
console
your first?
was the Atari. So, like, which was,
Okay.
I think, basically the first console ever.
Yeah.
And, uh, what the fuck is happening? I don't know, Key. Um, that's fun. That's cool that you remember your like first experience, though. Like, I don't, not a lot
Mhm.
of people do. It can be a little
Yeah.
hazy for people. Um, what would you say is your niche? Like, what is your bread and butter in the gaming of the gaming genres? What's your favorite thing, and what got you into it?
Honestly, like RPG would probably be my favorite. Like,
Right.
and I feel like I'm really good at it.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Um,
are.
so I don't play it often because I like to fully immerse myself in like the stories. So it's like very rare you'll see me stream it. But I
Right.
really enjoy solving like puzzles and like not issues, but just like the parts of the games and defeating a boss and like understanding how to do it. It's like really fun. But
Yes.
yeah, but I would say, yeah, I would say like I find myself comfortable in the cozy community, like, chill games, but yeah, RPG is definitely like my games for sure.
Yeah, so that's like a later question, but I guess I'll just ask it now. Like, how do you decide what to stream? Like, how do you decide when you should keep a game to yourself, and how do you decide when you should like stream it?
That is a good question. I don't really. I kind of just I used to go with like a schedule because I really wanted to do well in streams and or like Twitch, and then I realized I was like I just want to do what I feel. So if I'm really into a game, that's what I'll stick with, and then that's usually how I go. But if it comes to some like a game that I just want to experience myself, um, it's usually because of like the storyline or how I just really just don't wanna talk while I'm playing the game, honestly. That's, like, literally how it is.
Yeah, because I've talked about this before, but like I grew up playing games alone. Like I would have occasionally like play games at a friend's house, or they would play games at my house. But like my fondest memories of gaming have just been me sitting right here, like immersing myself in like Final Fantasy and blah blah blah. So like I'm very comfortable with that. Like I'm very comfortable not like because I don't like feel like I put on a show or anything when I stream, but it's like I want to like talk to people about like issues they have or like like just I want to converse with people. So like if I will prioritize conversing or like talking to chat more so than the game, and so then I'm like, should I keep this for myself so that I can just immerse myself? So kind of the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That hydrate is for both of you and chat. Everyone hydrate.
Okay, I'll hydrate. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Key.
Key. Um, but yeah, that makes sense. Joel streamed Omori, and I don't know if Marissa streamed it, but like
I think she did.
yeah, I don't remember if I was there for that though, but I know she loves it. But yeah, I really want to play it,
It
and
looks really good.
I have been talking to Jules about it like nonstop. Where I'm like, should I do it on stream or should I keep it for
Mhm.
myself? Because apparently it's emotional and like good. So like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm gonna stream it, but like, if it like starts to be like I can't focus on the game, I might save it for myself.
Yeah, that's a good indication too, for
Yeah,
sure. If it's like something I'm like, okay, I'm really like enjoying this story. Like I'd prefer to do it, alone by myself.
yeah.
But yeah, that's actually yeah, it's a really good indication to figure out if you want to stream it or not.
Because I know people want, like people want to watch you play stuff. So it's like you kind of feel, I feel
Yes.
guilty like keeping it from them, so to speak, but like,
Yeah.
so like that way I can like dip my toes in, and if like they can watch me, react to the initial parts of that first stream, and then if it's like something I want to keep for myself, I'll just do it. And then they, like, because they'll have gotten a little taste at least.
Exactly. Yeah.
um do you feel like you've been like, do you feel like, so you're comfortable being like a cozy streamer because you're kind of like branded a cozy streamer, even though like,
Mhm.
I mean, RPGs can be cozy, but like, you're like good in that space, right? Like, you're not mad
Yeah.
about being a cozy streamer, right?
No, not at all. I'm
Yeah.
not mad about it at all. I sometimes I even switch it up where I'm like, okay, straight horror or
Right.
like straight RPG. Like
Hmm.
it changes a lot, but I always fall back
Back
on
to
cozy,
cozy,
like
yeah.
way often.
how how do you think you got in that space? Was it just natural? Like, do you think you just streamed a cozy game one day and it just became like really cozy and fun, and that just became it?
I think, yeah, I think you're right. I think it did kind of come up as that because I didn't know what that really meant. I think like watching YouTube videos of like, what kind of gamer you are type thing. I think that's when I was like, oh, that makes sense. I just like feel like it wasn't Animal Crossing. So I played Animal Crossing kind of like the first time it came out, and not many people were streaming around that time. And I
Hmm.
felt like it wasn't as like cozy as I see it now. But I want to say maybe is when I started streaming Stardew Valley. That's when I was like, oh, like this is cozy, like
Hmm.
legit. So but yeah, no, I think that's how I figured out that I was more of like a cozy streamer.
Would you say Stardew Valley was the first cozy game you ever played, or
Pretty
yeah?
much. Yeah, I would say so. Like at least streamed cuz I really was into Sims when I was younger. Like that was like
Hmm.
my obviously my first like PC, like I guess real PC game.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I feel I also liked for PlayStation 2, Harvest Moon was
Hmm.
one of like my cozy games that I really really liked. But I didn't know like that was part of like a community or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I God, I love those games. And it's like, yeah, I love a game where you can like sort of focus on the chat and focus on the game. Like, ugh, I love that.
Yeah, I felt like that's when I kind of wanted to connect more because with DBD, like I wasn't really connecting with
Yes.
anyone. But I
Fair.
would get like a lot of like people coming in because it's DBD. Like
Mhm.
people love watching it. I don't know what it is, but people like watching it. But
Mhm.
with yeah, with cozy games, I just like was connecting with a lot of people more. And I just I think that's why I like streaming it often.
That's really cool though. I love that you had that duality where you're like kind of an RPG girly, but like also cozy, which they aren't. It's not like they don't meet in the middle, but like, I love
Yeah.
that your niche on stream isn't quite your niche like in reality. I've never like thought about that before. Like, that's like really cool and unique or whatever.
Yeah.
Because like, I feel like my niche on stream is horror and variety, and I feel like that is just what I am, like even off
Yeah.
stream. So I've never like thought about that. Um, do you have a worst gaming moment? So like, I mean, like, you grew up with the Nintendo or whatever. So like, do you ever remember playing a game and being like super deep in it, and then the power went out and you lost all your progress, or any horrible like gaming moments? Do you have any? Do you remember
Yeah,
any?
I don't honestly remember which game it was, but it was during a Halloween, a Christmas party,
Mm-hmm.
and my niece wanted to play a game, or not my niece, my cousin wanted to play a game. She called me auntie, so I just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I was older,
Mm-hmm.
and and she, I purposely put her on a different save, and when she saved, she saved over my game, and I was devastated. I was devastated. I think I was like 11, 12, and I'm pretty sure it was Kingdom Hearts. I'm like 99% sure it was Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
I was devastated. I was I was pretty sad. I was like, this is never
But
happening ever again.
but you went back to Kingdom Hearts though, right? Like your save got ruined, but
Oh
like you
yeah,
went
so I
back to
played.
it.
Yeah, I played it in 2000, whatever, whenever it came out, like for the PlayStation 1 or 2. I think it was PlayStation 2,
Okay.
and then I played it later again, like
Okay.
when I got older.
Do
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
when the save file got messed up, did you quit though? Like, did you take a break on Kingdom Hearts, or do you think you just went back into it and was like, "Damn it, I
I just
lost a
went back
lot"?
into
But
it because
okay,
I love the game. It was just so good. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it again, like whatever. But I was so sad. I was very, very devastated.
I don't know if you were here any of the other times I talked about my moment, but I played 13-2 Final Fantasy, and I
Mm-hmm.
loved it. And I remember I had like a walkthrough up on the other monitor because I think I was kind of like trying to see everything, like, which
Yeah.
isn't, I don't know. There's like a lot to be said about starting a game fresh with no knowledge and just going in and seeing what you do on your own and then like
Mm-hmm.
having a walkthrough and like doing a perfect run or whatever. But I think I had a walkthrough open and like the walkthrough was like farm this monster because in that game you could like farm the monsters you fight and like have them on your team like Pokemon. And I
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
remember I was in this area, I was like farming, grinding. I love grinding in RPGs. Like I will literally sit here
Yes.
and level up, like
Absolutely.
power level for hours. I love that
Yes.
shit.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
I was
Yes.
doing that in 13 too, and then I think my hard drive crashed that it was on. And I didn't have it on Steam because
Oh
I had it
no.
through less than ideal means, less than that I had it through spicy means.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
which I learned my lesson when this happened because my hard drive died and I lost all of my progress and I never went back. And I'm so sad.
Oh
I never went back. I was like, it
no.
was too much. Cause like now I'm in this weird mentality now that I'm like 34.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even that old, but like I feel old and I literally feel like if
Yeah.
a game is really long, it's just gonna
Yeah.
like it's just like a weight like on my neck. So like
Yeah.
I never went back because it was too much work. But I
Yeah.
love that
That's
game.
so sad.
I
That's
know
so
it
sad.
sucked. I miss that game too, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try at some point. I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I get the save file thing though. I don't remember if that's ever happened to me, but I know that's pretty common for gamers. So
Yes. Yes. Yes.
what about scariest gaming moment? Like whether it be, and it's like a twofold question because there's a lot of games that unintentionally scare me because they're not horror games. Like
Yeah.
Gone Home and Firewatch both scared the shit out of me. So do you
Uh-huh.
have a game that was not a horror game, but it scared the shit out of you? And what was like the scariest game that you played that actually was a horror game?
I didn't know Alien Isolation was actually going to be that scary. I was very scared of that game to the point where I literally would tell people either in my Twitter or like Discord, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm mentally ready for this game. Like, I don't know if I want to power it on and hide from this fucking alien, this xenomorph.
Yeah,
I had no idea it was going to be like,
as
I'm thinking
intense as
horror.
it
I'm thinking
was.
like, like demons, zombies, like stuff like that. But this was like an alien. And I'm like, how is this scary? Like, I don't understand. But I was fucking deathly scared. Like, I was sweating, Nick. I literally legitimately was sweating whenever I played. And I like, that was like the scariest. DBD2 was probably like, I didn't think that was going to be scary, but like, hearing the music, the chase music, oh my god, that is like the most stressful thing in the fucking world. And like very scary game that I ever played would probably be, there was this game that I can't remember what it is, what it's called, but you have to escape. It's kind of like DVD from like this type of alien thing, but your mics are on. So like if your voice goes up any higher, like you get caught and die. And that was also very fucking scary. I can't
It's
remember what it.
funny that you say that because Alien Isolation had that mechanic on consoles, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think if you connected your mic, the alien could hear you, but it wasn't like that on PC.
Yes.
But I don't know what else
Yes,
did that.
yes. Yeah, yeah. It was very. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, like my first Resident Evil game. Like I know it's kind of funny, but it was Re 7.
Oh yeah, that
It
makes
was,
sense. That's a lot of
and that
people's
was that
first.
was scary to me. That was
Oh
scary to
yeah.
me.
No, that game is bona fide scary. Um so cuz like yeah, I don't know, it's always like, oh, you were talking about sweating. There was a Scooby Doo game on the N64. Another unintentionally, because I mean, because it's Scooby Doo, so it's like kind of spooky, but like I don't think it was
Yeah.
supposed to inspire the level of fear in me that it inspired. But
Uh
I
huh.
remember
Uh huh.
playing that game and just sitting there sweating, like I can't move, like I can't. Like I didn't want to leave the game, but I would just sit there and be
Yeah.
like, I cannot. It's so weird because I'm sure if I played that now, it would be ridiculously
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
I'm
happens
trying to
to me
think
a
of
lot.
any games like young when I was younger if
Yeah,
they were scary to me. But I can't seem to think of anything at the moment. Left 4 Dead was kind of scary to me, and I
yeah.
think I was like maybe 13 when I was
Hmm.
playing it, maybe a little bit earlier. But The Witch was very scary to me.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I can't think of anything that like really, really scared me
I
other
might.
than Alien
Yeah,
Isolation.
I might
That
just
was
be a scary
scary to
cat.
me.
Do you have a favorite game and a least favorite game? Obviously, for least
My
favorite, just think of a game that you hate. Obviously, like you don't have
Yeah,
to like go too
my
deep into it.
favorite game my favorite game would have to be The Last of Us and then followed by Resident Evil 2. I would say those are my favorite games that I would play again, like
Hmm.
very often. The one I would like really not care for like ever uh the I think it's just like Mario on 64 on N64. That
Super Mario
fucking
64.
yeah, Super Mario 64, like, cuz like that's what I grew up on, like really was like Nintendo, and
You're
I
not a
hated
fan.
fucking taking the penguin to the mom, like falling off the ice, like that was devastating to me, the fact that I killed the penguin, baby penguin, guys, baby penguin multiple times. I like I and I just all of the things that I had to experience going through that fucking game was just unnecessary at my age. I just like I literally was like, but I loved gaming so much. I was like, I'd never understood why I kept playing it. I never understood it. It wasn't cute. Mario's really ugly. I just like I didn't understand why I played it, but I just did. I think it was the only thing that I had around that was like solving and fighting bosses, bottles, but I
I
I
thought
was
you
gonna
were gonna
say
say bottoms.
battles. Yeah, that
Like not the bottoms. But yeah,
too.
I Super Mario 64 is another one. It's another game that was unintentionally terrifying because there was an underwater level with those like holes that those things would shoot out of and like eat stuff. Terrified,
Yeah.
sweat dripping down my face. Terrified. So it's funny that you also had like a similar thing with the penguin. Like it was just like this is too much.
I was very sad. Yeah, it was like that. It was like something like that acted like a dog that was like all black
Those
and
the chain
yeah.
things. Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Those are
just
scary
but it
to
was
me
fun
too.
for me to understand how like there was no like walkthroughs back then, guys. Like you couldn't just like look it up on the internet and like try to figure it out. Like it would be like hours of you just like dying trying to figure out what to do.
To be fair, I was a big Game Informer game magazine person back in the day when I was a
Okay.
kid, and
Okay.
I have a lot of walkthroughs for video games, like the books that
That's
you would
really
find at
cute.
Borders and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, I miss Borders.
I do too. That's how I got into manga.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the only thing that I have is Ocarina of Time, the game
Mm,
walkthrough. Uh,
right.
and then I have Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So
I,
I still have those books.
yeah,
Still.
I have Final Fantasy 12, 10 and 10 2. I have like
Mhm.
several Final Fantasy, a 7 and 8, and I have Resident Evil Outbreak. I have one of those games walkthroughs. And I feel like there might be more. I'm so happy I still have them. Oh,
That's so cute. I love that.
but yeah. But yeah, no, you were an accomplished gamer. You were braving the Super Mario world and killing it. And look at you now.
Yeah.
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 Uh, um, do you ever have backlog anxiety? Do you feel like there's just a lot of games that you need to like play in your life and it just keeps piling up?
I was talking about this yesterday where there's just so many fucking good games coming out this year that I haven't like I just don't know when I'm ever going to play it. Like
Right.
it's I wanted to play, Resident Evil 4 remake, Crisis Core. I want
Mm-hmm.
to play that, and I also like want to replay Final Fantasy 7 remake. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just there's so many games that I want to like play again, but I can't because like I really want to play this new game.
Right.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't say there's a lot of people who I know have way more backlog than I do because like one I want to save my money and not just like have it like collect dust, which I do have a couple games that do, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I try not to.
You're
I
like,
kind of
yeah.
live vicariously through people who are playing it, and just
Yeah.
like one day maybe I'll play. So
That's a good way to be.
yeah,
Like careful with your money, supporting streamers, watching them play a game that you may never get to. Oh.
yeah. Sorry, my cat's crying. Sorry.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, he just wants me to open the window, but he's being a
Nah.
brat.
um, I have a ton of backlog anxiety. There's so many games. Like I want to get through Yakuza. I want to do all the old Final Fantasies that I never play. Oh, there's just so
That would be
much.
really
Kingdom
great.
Hearts. I'm
There's not enough
absolutely,
time.
yeah.
There's just
I
not enough
know.
time.
Okay, do you get like antsy? Because like I know you said that people like questioned why you prioritize gaming, but do you ever like get antsy streaming where you're like, I'm streaming right now. I've been streaming for hours, but I could be reading this book or watching this movie or like getting ready for work or like you know what I mean? Like, do you ever just get antsy? Like you feel like you need to be doing something else?
Yeah, I think unfortunately, I think I'm a workaholic.
Uh huh.
And I just feel like I can't really relax. And when I do, I'm like, oh, I could do this. I could have done that. I
Yeah,
could have. I feel like when it comes to gaming, I try to tell myself, okay, well, I feel like I deserve this. I feel like I've
you do.
earned for me to play some games or just relax. So, but I don't. I can't. Like there are definitely times where I'm like, I don't feel like playing this all day. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like I have a healthy balance.
yeah. I yeah, it's like really hard to juggle everything. Like I want to stream, but then I also want to read a book because I my hobbies like go they come and go. Like I'll get really
Yeah.
into reading, and so I'll like read a book, and like that's all I want to do
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like in the book. So
Yeah.
games will take a back seat, movies and TV shows will take a back seat, and then other times I'm just like binging a show, and that's like all I want to do, and I don't want to game. So I'm always like torn between all of my hobbies.
Yeah.
But yeah. Uh are there so you were saying there's new games coming out. Is there anything you're really excited about on the horizon?
Nothing that I'm really, really excited about. Like I know I saw like the Nintendo Direct and like the
Hmm.
remakes of Tomb Raider. That's also like one of the games that I kind of got really into like RPGs was Tomb Raider.
Hmm.
And I think that's like the only thing that like I think is exciting, but I wouldn't really care to like not buy it.
What is
Um
this? What is this? The Tomb Raider remakes are coming to the Switch?
yeah.
Like the ones with
Like
Camilla
Tomb Raider, like the
Luddington.
original, like one, two, three.
Oh, the PlayStation ones.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I didn't
And
know this.
it's they did a lot of like changing with like upgrading like the stuff, and it's beautiful, Nick.
Shut up.
You need to look at the Nintendo Direct trailer for what they did because it's amazing.
Oh my god, I need to talk to Chandru about that because he was on a couple days ago,
Okay.
and they are a big Tomb Raider fan, so I cannot wait to hear their thoughts on it. Ah,
Oh, they're probably stoked. Like
I
most, I follow a lot of Tomb Raider fans as well, and they were just so
I
excited.
don't think is it only going to be on Switch though,
From Nintendo, the Nintendo Direct like event, it seemed like it was only going to be on Switch,
at least for a
but
little
I'm
while, at the
not quite
very
sure.
least.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not quite sure.
interesting. I don't remember if Chandru has a Switch though, but I do, so I need to because I told him that I would play those, so them being on the Switch might be a good way to get the dust off my Switch and like get into
you
it.
Yeah, you never
Oh,
know.
I'm excited. Thank you for telling me about that. I had no idea. Was
Yeah.
there anything else? Was it mostly just the Tomb Raider things and that
It
was
was
it?
like Mario, and you know how I feel about Mario. So, well, it's Peach. I like Peach. Definitely, I'm a
Uh-huh.
fan of Peach, but I just like don't really care about like that franchise,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah, I get that. You said something just a minute ago that I wanted to comment on. You were talking about we were talking about your backlog and you said something. Oh my god, what was it? Oh, I was so excited to tell you about it, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh no.
You were talking. What
Well,
were you? Yeah,
I no, because I was talking about my favorite game, then the
yeah.
backlog. Okay, I can't remember.
I'm tripping because I was so excited. It was something that I was excited to like share with you about a video game. Oh, Final Fantasy. That's what it was. Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah,
You said you wanted
yeah,
to replay it.
yeah.
Okay. I ultimately I really like the FF7 remake. I have a lot of issues with it.
But you
And
played
the
the original, right?
I didn't beat the original, but it is still one of my
Okay,
favorite games of all time.
okay. Yes, okay, okay. That's fine. That's
So
fine.
it's not even it's well, I guess it sort of is the fact that I played because I hated the RE3 remake that came out a couple of years ago. It's very
Okay,
beautiful, but I am a big RE3 original fan, and the reason
okay.
that I hate that remake is because I feel like they butchered it. But
That sucks.
the FF7 remake, I don't feel is butchered. I do think it is very much so enhanced. But my issues with it are that I didn't care about everything that they added on to because it gets a little long-winded to me. Like I love meeting you beat it, right?
Yes.
I love meeting like Jesse's family. I love that Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge get more screen time because it is so fucked up that in the original they come and
They
they go
didn't?
so fast.
Oh,
Like
okay, okay,
they're
okay, okay.
like I mean I mean Biggs made an impression on me because he's hot, but like
Yeah, I think I
I
played 3. I think. You said Final Fantasy, right?
Final
Or
Fantasy
Resident.
7 remake, but I was also talking about
Okay, okay,
RE3. Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I did play
So,
RE3. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um I so anyway, the disappointments with the remake also just keep coming because
Mhm.
we because I heard you I was getting ready for this and I heard you talk like you were watching the trailer for the new thing, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I heard you and I was so excited to talk about this because when the first I heard you say like this is this going to be the whole rest of the game?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
There's going to be like another one. There's
Like
apparently
a
three
3, a
pieces.
part
Yeah.
3 and a part 4 or some shit like that.
So when the first game came out, I was livid that it was only Midgar because Midgar, it's not my least favorite part, but I was so excited for Cosmo Canyon and like all because that is like and the Golden Sauce. Oh my god, I was so excited for all of those like middle-ish things, and then I didn't get
Mhm.
them. And then I was reading an article about this new one, and they said that none of our save files are getting carried over to the new game. So I was like, why am I busting my ass like replaying this? It doesn't even matter. I mean, I
Yeah.
think they said you get some extras Like you get a materia
Yeah.
from beating
Oh,
the other one.
so
But
you
I'm
pretty much had to
like,
start over again. That's so weird.
I'm so mad, Jerry's, because like
I
I
would be too.
replayed it because I was like, I need the save file because I beat it on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and then I got it on PC, and I was like, I need to beat it again and then play Intergrade because I had never played Intergrade, which I still need to finish. But I need
Yeah.
all of this save file stuff for for the new piece, like the new part.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you don't even need to like have you. It's not connected in any way, which it actually does make sense because the leveling in that remake was really strange. It makes sense, like
Mm-hmm.
it goes in line with like what came before, but yeah, I don't know. I just have a lot of issues with this whole remake. Like, obviously, it's beautiful. Obviously, they've expanded so much of it, and it's so beautiful. But there's just also that's a lot of money. I mean, this is going the way of The Sims. I'm like, this is $60. This is potentially
Yeah.
$70 three times,
Just games in general
four.
are just so expensive.
Yeah. So like, anyway, I'm excited about that game too, though. I'm gonna play it. I think it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive though, so I'm also mad about that because I don't have a PS5. So I'll have to
Yeah.
wait till the PC port, but if there is gonna
Yeah.
be one, but yeah,
I feel like there
um,
should be it.
I hope
I don't
so.
think they would want. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. um, okay, so that was all of the like gaming section. Now we're talking about the Twitch streaming stuff. How long have you been streaming overall, like in general?
So I've been streaming. This is my going on my my
Hmm.
fourth year of streaming. Yeah, it feels like I've been streaming a lot longer, but yeah, it's been my fourth year streaming.
What got you into it? If you can talk about that.
Yeah, actually, I would love to talk about it. So I really was going back into playing with my PS2 again.
Uh huh.
And so I was like replaying all these games, and I was like, you know what I really miss? I really miss playing Ocarina of Time, Zelda.
Uh huh.
And I was like, I don't know if I want to replay it. I probably just want to watch someone play it.
Hmm.
And so I was like Googling, like, I don't know what the fuck I Googled, but I Googled something. I had no idea what Twitch was. I had no idea
Okay.
what Twitch was at all. And so I found something, but it was on YouTube. And it was like this really cool guy who like just was playing the game. Like it was like I really enjoyed watching it. And then I like looked into the description. It was like, oh, if you ever want to catch me live, I'm live on Twitch. And I was like, what the fuck is Twitch?
Hmm.
And so I went on Twitch, and that's kind of like how it happened. Like I was starting to watch people play games that I absolutely loved, and like I just really loved like the interaction between the streamer and the viewer and how fun and exciting I felt like it was. So I just that's kind of like how it started. But it was definitely like when the pandemic happened. So
Oh my god. So you kind of started when the pandemic started. Was that 4 years ago? 2019. It
about
was.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. You said four
I
years ago,
know.
and I was like, Jerry's. It hasn't been 4 years since the pandemic, but
It
wow.
feels like that was like 2 years ago, but no, it's been like 3 years. Like since April, it would be my 4th year.
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah.
Okay, so you had never heard of Justin TV or anything either, right? Yeah.
Nope. I was
Um.
never really a PC. I was definitely like strictly console. Like if I
Right.
played PC, it would like be like my family's computer, and I would play Sims. Like that was
Right.
like the only thing. And it was like CD-ROM Sims.
Right.
Like you
Right.
would
Right.
buy like it wasn't like just a digital download.
Right.
So,
Um. So you went to YouTube and you followed someone there and you watched them play. And then you were like, this is really fun, like chatting with people live. And then like how did you go from that to like, I want to do this?
I went from going to I think I, like, met someone in, like, the who was playing Kingdom Hearts, and, like, we became friends, and I was saying, like, "I think it'd be really fun if, like, I do it," and they're very supportive. They're actually the ones who helped me design my first build, and, one of my friends' boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, whatever, helped me set up my PC, on my own for like over FaceTime.
Hmm.
And that's kind of how it started. And I was already in a couple communities already, so I felt like it wasn't scary just jumping on. But my first game that I streamed was Kingdom Hearts. Like
Hmm.
I was gonna be like just a Kingdom Hearts streamer. Like if if people have been there for a while, they would know that my sub badges were like Kingdom Hearts themed, and it was like very much Kingdom Hearts, but not anymore.
Yeah.
One day
Um,
I'll want to replay, but I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts 3. Like I didn't I like there's just so many Kingdom Hearts games like I just don't have time for at all.
yeah.
Like I just and I'm a completionist. I want to know, I want to be able to see everything and
Right.
experience everything, and I don't want to miss anything. So like games like that, like I would probably have to play like not on stream.
Right. So was okay, so the people who helped you with your PC, were they people you met on Twitch from being in communities of on Twitch?
Mhm. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And you like you became friends with them so much so that you were able to get into FaceTime with them and it
Yep.
not be weird. Oh, I love
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
so then you got your gaming PC or you got your PC and then you
Mhm.
started streaming and you did Kingdom Hearts. Was it a good stream? Do you remember your first stream?
I do remember my first stream. I was very oh, you know what got me really into being okay, like comfortable in front of the camera was I went live on Instagram. So I used to be so into makeup. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
did a lot of like live stream, like kind of like getting ready with me. And like I think Instagram you only get like an hour of live.
Hmm.
So I was doing that, and I got so comfortable to the point where like people were like saying like this is like something that they can see me do for a long time, and I got really excited, and then that's how I was like okay with being a streamer. I also like watched a lot of videos on like just kind of your first stream is not going to be a best stream, like
Hmm.
just have fun and not stress about like anything. So that was like a really cool experience. I really liked it. It was really fun.
Um, did you ever consider not showing your face on Twitch? Were you ever like, should I just be? Because I don't know if PNG tubers were around 4 years ago, but like,
Hmm.
did you
They
ever like
probably
toy with that?
maybe yeah. I like the fact that people can see my reaction. I think there are definitely times where I don't really want to do anything, and like it took me a while to get used to not wearing makeup on stream,
Hmm.
and now like for a long time, like my previous streams, you can tell like I was not wearing makeup,
Hmm.
but I don't. I don't know. I don't mind. I like when people I think see my reaction with things. I think that's it. But if I don't feel like having my face on the camera, I immediately think like, oh, I need a break. Like I think it's like I need to like probably not stream.
That's fair. Typically,
Yeah.
people will be like, just like turn your cam off and like it'll just be your voice and like you can be low energy, like you don't have to like do
Yeah.
anything. Do you do that or do you just genuinely not stream?
It's very rare, but I just feel if I'm not in a good headspace or
That makes
just don't
sense.
want yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really like to stream it. I just feel like yeah, usually that's an indication of me being overworked.
Yeah.
Usually, so yeah.
Cause like I've had those days where I'm like, I don't really want to be on camera, but I'm very much like you, where I'm like, I feel like I'm very self conscious. Like I don't think I look good or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know, just have very low self esteem. But like, a part of me is just like, what's the like? I know what I like when I watch streams, and I like to see their face so that I can connect with them more. Because it's like when
Exactly.
they're a disembodied voice, like it that can be fine. Like I'm not saying I would never be like, don't do it, don't just be a voice, but
Yeah.
like I can connect with some voices, but like I get very self-conscious when I'm typing in chat on Twitch. So like it helps me to see your face so that if I say
Yeah.
something stupid, I can like see your face when I say it. Cuz if I can't see your face, I will fill in the blanks and it will be bad. I'll catastrophize
I
and I'll be
see.
like they hate me
Yeah.
secretly. So
Yeah.
I'm just very into like seeing their face. And so like I've said this to PNG tubers and like VTubers and stuff where I'm like I it's harder to connect, but like obviously don't like. don't take that as gospel. Like that's just me. But like so yeah, I get in my head and I'm like, I just feel like I need to have my camera on. So like it's very
Yeah.
hard for me to go live without my camera, but I have done it. I will do it.
Yeah.
But typically
Same.
I will just force myself to do what I need to do to be on camera because I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel like the only reason to really watch my stream is to see my reaction. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I get that. But that is like that's very not astute, but like I love that you like know yourself well enough to be like if I'm thinking about just being a voice, maybe I just shouldn't stream. That's like very yeah, that's very emotionally mature and I like that. I need a little bit more of that because I will just force myself to do which probably
I,
isn't great, but
yeah. I really like the fact that you said that. I just lost it. God damn it. I just lost it. I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, okay, keep listening. You'll be fine. You'll be
I
fine. You'll be fine. It
know.
literally comes out. And I'm like,
Shit.
I forgot.
Well, I was talking
No,
about like yeah,
you were saying that you like you. It
the
was okay.
connection where I'm
It
like
was the connection. I'm gonna have to
if
think
I'm
about it because I don't
if I'm
remember.
yeah, if I'm like typing in the chat and they like I can't see their face, I like fill in the blanks and it's not great and I was talking about uh you like forcing myself to just do it because like I feel like
Yeah,
my facial reactions and my like all of that is like the point. Yeah, I don't know. What could it have been?
I can't remember it.
I'm so
It'll come
sorry.
out really
Okay.
randomly.
All
It'll
right,
come out
yeah.
really randomly.
Interrupt
I'll
me if you think
remember.
of it.
Okay.
But yeah, I love asking people that what make what because I feel like showing your face on the internet can be very scary because obviously they're shitty
Hmm.
people. Especially being female presenting or being a person of color or I mean, I guess like showing your face isn't really part of like being queer or whatever, but
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like it can be scary. So like I always love to ask people like, how did you get comfortable with it? Were you comfortable to begin with? Yeah, it's always very interesting.
Yeah.
How did you get comfortable going on Instagram with your like face? I mean, you have to because you're doing makeup, but like, were you
Yes.
scared
That
the
I
first
think
time
it
you
was
did that?
because I think it was because it was like it wasn't that many people like followers. Like I didn't have many followers. It was mainly just friends and family, and
Hmm.
they've seen me with
Right.
no makeup. So
Yeah.
I and then after like the hype of friends saying like you could totally do it, like keep doing it, like and then that's kind of what got me motivated to be okay in front of the camera. I
Right.
mean, don't get me wrong, like there's definitely those days where I don't feel like it at all, but
Mhm.
um I think I think it just happens to be those days and you just kind of
Yeah.
have to kind of like force
Gauge
it or
it.
not
Yeah.
force it, but just like kind of just go with the flow with
Check
it.
in with yourself. Yeah. Um.
Exactly.
Uh. How did you get into um YouTube? Like, were you into YouTube before Twitch, or like what was the evolution of you also doing stuff on YouTube? Because I'm fascinated by you doing YouTube as well, because I'm just like I could never. So.
Yeah. I would definitely I would definitely say that it was mainly how it was mainly if I can make some sort of connection elsewhere or money, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
If it because it's just like it's a passion of mine and it's something that I like to learn and it's something that I want to learn and I'm the type of person that will try anything, but it doesn't mean that I like if I don't like it, I just stop doing it. Like
Fair.
it's not I don't see it as like a big deal if I stop doing it.
Right.
But I kind of got into it because I wanted my playthroughs on it, and that's kind of how it started. It was just like normal playthroughs,
Right.
and then I was like, I kind of want to do something that's like different, so that whenever people go into different platforms, it's something they see differently. Like
Right.
my TikTok's totally different, my YouTube's different, my podcast is different. Like everything is different, and people can get a piece of me and my hobby in different places. And I thought that was really fun and fascinating.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a dump ground of like ideas that I want to try out. Like I'll just like try something and I'll put it in there, or see what catches, like what kind of sticks.
Uh-huh.
And it's very hard. I feel like it's not easy for me to find something that sticks often. So
Mhm. What has been your favorite platform that you've used? Has it been Twitch?
I mean, the only reason why it's been Twitch is because of how like amazing, how many amazing people I've met. I would say Twitch and Twitter would be like my favorite, because that's
Hmm.
how I found a lot of people through that community, or through this community, was through Twitch and Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Um, I like the creativity of like YouTube. I think you really have to come up with a plan, and how it's just you can always improve. I feel like that's also Twitter. I mean, Twitch as well. But I would say I like the connection that I made with people on Twitch and
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's like my favorite platform.
That makes
I
sense.
don't think they treat people fairly on here, but but I do
Agreed.
like it because of the people that I met through it.
Yeah. Um, has it been hard to juggle everything? Because I feel like that's the part that scares me, to be like, to because you know, I don't know if you know, but I've like when Phasmo came out, I would accidentally stream for like 12 hours. Like it just
That's
genuinely, just accidentally,
crazy.
like I'd look down and it was like 12 hours you've been live. So doing all of that, reading books, watching TV, watching movies, going out, just living life, I don't see a time or a place for me to branch out to TikTok or YouTube. And then with YouTube, you also have to edit it or get an editor. So that's either money or time. And, like, um, learning it. So, like, how do you, I mean, is it like a hard thing to juggle all of this?
It's literally discipline. It's literally, like, time management and discipline, but also finding people who are literally doing the same thing, and my
Hmm.
partner is literally doing the same thing. He's
Oh,
more into, like, Twitter no, sorry, TikTok and YouTube, but having him around pushes me,
ooh.
like, to get out of like, okay, I've been playing this game for a long time. I think I should make content.
Uh,
And I think it's just like seeing people kind of being in the same lifestyle as me and doing those things. Like, if that person's doing it, I can also do that. Like,
mhm.
why couldn't I do? So I think that's what like I put in my mind to be more strict with it, because there's definitely times where I'm like, "Fuck, I wish I could just play this game for, like, hours." And there are definitely times where I just let myself because I feel like I deserve it,
Mhm.
or earn it, but most of the time I'm like, I just need, like, this Saturday to, like, edit a podcast, and it's an only an hour podcast, like, I could do it. So I'll it's really just, like, finding the time, but it can be exhausting at times for sure, and it's really just understanding yourself and
Yeah.
how and, like but also, like, your goals, like, why do you do this? Like, if you're not really getting anything out of it, or, like, you're not seeing a goal, like an end goal, there's no reason for people to. I think the reason why I wanted to do it was, like, obviously to meet more people, and, like, "Hey, if I can get money from this, like, I'm gonna try doing it."
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't say that's for Twitch anymore. I feel like Twitch is literally just my connection, but, like, for YouTube, for sure, and, like, maybe TikTok, but that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
I what okay, so what do you think about all the people who are suggesting streaming elsewhere? How do you feel about that? Like, would you be okay going to Kick or YouTube to stream live? How do you feel about that?
I
Because then it would be like, I don't know, I feel like you're already on YouTube, so it could be a good thing to like
Yeah.
consolidate, but how do you feel about
Mhm.
that?
I say you should only really change things if something's not working out. So if I feel like Twitch was just not what I'm getting anything I'm getting out of it, I would probably go elsewhere and see if I can, try something different. But again, I feel like that relates to like your goals. Like
Mhm.
my partner was strictly Twitch, but then they're working on growing their YouTube. So I was like, I think it's better if you just go to YouTube. It sucks that you have to start over again and re meet people and like put your community, into a new
Move
platform.
them.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just it's what's best for you in the end.
Yeah.
So I felt like I felt like that was like the best move for them. I feel like I don't hate not hate, but I don't like mind when people do that. I just feel like sometimes it could be a waste of their time if they don't do enough research.
Right.
And I just feel like some people do it because it's going to make them grow. But I feel like I feel like people don't really think about why they want to grow or like past
Right.
that goal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, like okay, like if you reach, 1,000 followers, like what are you gonna do after that? So it's just like I want to be able to do stuff, but I want to be able to do stuff like with intention and it to make it like a difference in a way.
Right.
So
So just like you're totally fine moving platforms, but you want to like check in with yourself and make sure you're doing it for the
yeah,
reasons that you're comfortable with, and like, is it
yeah,
worth the effort and everything? Yeah.
it's really
I,
worth the effort because
yeah.
there's not enough time. Like you
Yeah.
just unless you really just are just a student and then a gamer, like that's literally
Yeah.
it. But if you have like families and partners and like other people that you have to live around, like you really got to think of like a strategy.
Yeah. I, I always ask people, I don't think I have to ask you because it sounds like this isn't an issue, but like I always ask people about being in a relationship and like gaming and streaming, because
Mhm.
I've known a lot of people on Twitch who either got burnt out or they were doing it a lot and their significant others were unhappy about it. Like it was like an issue. Um but it seems like you're lucky enough to like have a partner who gets it because they're also doing it. So like that's not ever really an issue, right? Like the priorities and the juggling everything.
Absolutely. I feel like I was very lucky to have
Hmm.
someone who is also on the same path
Hmm.
with wanting to do content and stream because I've dated someone who wasn't in that world and they questioned it and put it down and like was just like why are you doing this, like I don't understand, like and how come you're not giving me time. But also it's like maybe if you don't give enough time to your partner, like maybe you shouldn't really be in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean I agree. It's like it's like it's twofold because it like I mean you might be spending more time streaming and gaming because there is an issue that you
Yeah.
should address, or like or it's like I don't know, it's just like a breakdown of communication, really. Like hopefully you talk to your partner and figure all of that stuff out, and it becomes less of an issue. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it does. I mean, it sounds awesome that you're both like into the like on the same wavelength. So I love
Yeah.
that for you
Yeah.
too.
Thank
Uh,
you. Thank you.
but I was gonna say something. Oh my god, I just forgot another thing. Uh, oh my god. Uh,
Brain's
oh,
not working with us, guys.
I remembered. So when you first started streaming, how did you figure out your schedule? Was it regimented, like, or was it just availability where you're just like, these are the times I'm not like working, so like I can stream? And like, did you talk to your partner about like did you talk to your partner about like your schedule for Twitch and like editing and everything? Like, and did you guys like make a plan to like spend time together? So yeah, how did
so
scheduling work out for you?
so when I first started streaming, it was I just I did a shit ton of research. Like I just like kind of went through like what streamers don't want and like what streaming every day just wasn't realistic.
Hmm.
And I didn't want to do more than I can I just
handle.
like I'm a very outgoing person, but when
Mhm.
I'm talking for like a very, very long time, like it takes a long time for me to recover from it.
Right.
Like, no
Yeah,
lie, like, it takes me a long
I
time,
get
like,
that.
so I can't go the next day. So I was like, "Okay, like, every other day," and then so I started off with, like, I don't know, I was like, oh, 4 days a week. I was doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I think it was just, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then and another day, and I was like, "Okay, well, this is too much," so I just adjusted it. So, like, it was like, throughout the years, it was a lot of adjusting, and not only adjusting, it was, like, time zone adjusting because I went from West Coast to East Coast. I went to West Coast, Midwest to East Coast. So, it was like, the journey with me streaming was very much, not, like, one.
It wasn't linear.
It wasn't linear, exactly.
Um,
So,
yeah.
yeah, and then with my partner, I mean, we talked about it from the very get-go, was like, like, this is kind of, like, what we really wanna do, and we were like he was very upfront. He was like, "This is what I really wanna do, like, I don't want to not give you the, like, attention that I feel like I want to give you, so it's like, this is what I wanna do. Are you okay with that?" Like, I would say, like, we're very communicative, and if anything, if, like, I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna go stream," like, he doesn't get upset about it. It's as long as it's not like, "Oh, we plan to hang out,"
Right.
and then, "Oh, now I have something to do." Like, now I have streaming. Like,
Right.
it's really just, like, talking about it, but I feel like both of us have, like, a healthy boundary. Like, I don't see him every day, but we live, like, literally 3 minutes away from each other.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was harder when we were, like, in different time zones because we weren't, like, boyfriend and girlfriend, but we were definitely talking, like,
Mhm.
seriously to each other. But I think it was really just communicating, to your partner
And it was like
about
easy, right? Like it
it
didn't,
was
yeah, it was like
yeah.
smooth, like you just
It
clicked.
didn't come off, and, like, say if I was upset, like, I really wanted time with him, like, I would just talk about it and be like, "Hey, I
Mhm.
just, like, can we, like, hang out this day?" And, like, he would make time. I feel like the people who, like, really want to be with you, like, they will make time. Like,
Yeah,
they will find a way.
I
And,
agree.
I've heard that for many years, and I never was like, "No, no, that's
Mhm.
not how it goes." But it really is. It is really true that they will make time if they wanna be with you.
I love that. Uh, I love that you're both so healthy. Uh,
Oh, we still like stuff to work on, but I do
right, of
appreciate
course,
that.
yeah. Yeah, um I can't wait till it's my turn. I'm just
No,
kidding.
are you
Anyway,
are you dating now?
no, I don't know. I've tried to get on apps and it just, yeah, it
The
never went
apps are so
anywhere.
hard.
I
I mean, I
know.
met him on Twitch. I literally met him on Twitch.
Oh my
So
god, shut up. That's so
I'll tell you the
cool.
story. I'll tell you the
Oh my
story.
god.
So there's this guy who I watch. Like, it's very fucking randomly that I watch him, but there was this one time where I was like, oh, like, maybe I should show this guy some love, like hang out for a little bit and then, like, head out, like, whatever, like, what we normally do. And so I got in. He was like, "Oh, Gabe, like, I'm so sorry. Like, we're actually gonna raid someone. We're raid made my boy." And he said his old username, whatever it
Mhm.
was. And I was like, "Okay, like, I love hanging on to raids, like, to show other people love. Like, I love being part of that. I'll do it." And so he raids him, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's cute." And so I added him. I, like, whatever, friended him, whatever, fucking
You followed?
subscribed, whatever, not whatever, followed. There we go. I
Yeah.
couldn't think. Yeah, so I followed him. And then after that, that's when it all started. Like, I think we just started talking. We played totally different games. He played first person shooter games, and I
Mhm.
was definitely just like an RPG and DBD. Like, that was all
Mhm.
I played. But yeah, we just, like, started talking, like, every day. And I think the
Oh.
first thing that really got he actually added me from me talking to him in stream. I remember saying, like, "Oh, your bio's so funny. Mine's like an essay." And on his stream, he went on to my page and added me. And yeah, that's how we started talking.
Oh. See, it's oh my god, I love everything about you too. I so there's like that there's like there's that thing of not using Twitch as a dating app.
Oh,
People always
absolutely.
talk about that, and
Yes,
like
absolutely.
it just I totally get that. Like it's sort of unrealistic to. I mean, I've heard of people dating from Twitch. Obviously, that's it's a
Yeah,
thing, but
absolutely.
like. So yeah, I guess you shouldn't. I don't know. I've talked to people about it, and they're always just like, you shouldn't get on here with that being your number one priority. But like, that
Yes.
is like the dream because it's like easy. Like we get Twitch, right? We get it. Like
Yeah.
we get on here, we
Yeah.
talk to these people. I'm so happy I met you. I'm so happy I met so many other people. And just like being friends, it's like great. Like this is like a great way to like make friends, and then you can like hang out in person if the stars ever align. So like I just that's just the dream, like to meet someone who gets you and
Yeah.
what you spend so much of your time doing. Like you spend so much of your time on Twitch, it makes sense to like meet
Yeah.
someone on Twitch. But like, yeah, that's like, I don't know, that's like the goal. But then I'm very like how you like rated into him and you were like, oh, he's cute. Like that happens to me a
Yeah.
lot, but I always
Uh-huh,
am
uh-huh.
like, I can't. Like, I'm very. I'm very respectful. Like, I'll tell people they're gorgeous or whatever. And I know that can be like icky to a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
I try to like gauge whether or not that's like appropriate. But I'm very complimentary. Like if I like think someone's amazing personality or looks, I'll tell them. Like I really don't care just because I feel like there's a lot of negativity in the world, so I like to put out that positivity.
Yeah.
So I try to do
No,
it in a
it's
respectful way. And I'm just very respectful in general where I'm like, I don't know if this person is seeing anyone. So it's like to come into their chat and say you're gorgeous, like I try to like figure that out because I don't know, I don't want to like upset any significant others or whatever, so like
yeah.
I'm just I don't know, I'm very like cognizant of like all of that stuff. So there'll just be like so many hot people on Twitch. I will literally message the streamer who rated the people and I'll be like, oh my god, bitch, like this person
You've
you rated
messaged
is
me.
gorgeous. Didn't
You did
they?
message me. You have. You have.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Have.
Because I was just thinking, did I do that to you?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I love that. I love that it became something for you.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's the dream. That's my goal. Not my goal, but that's my dream. Like to meet
Yeah, I
someone
think
very
it
like-minded.
exactly. I think it wasn't like intentional. I just thought he was really cute and I was like, "Oh, like I would definitely just
Yeah, you
like to
just were like
talk
they're
to like
cute.
you just like
Yeah,
connection. You just like
yeah,
connection." It just happened. So it wasn't like nothing was forceful. No one was being creepy. Like,
right.
um, yeah, I just sent him a picture of my ass, and that's what happened.
That's all. Oh my god, queen shit. You know.
I did. I did send him a picture of my ass. I did.
So was
Like
it?
later,
Oh,
not like
of course,
immediately,
of
but like
course.
yeah.
Hi Ty, welcome in. I try. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Was it weird to like go from viewer to dating? Because I feel like that would be scary for me just because you don't know. Like to be honest about your feelings with a streamer could be like really scary because like it's sort of parasocial anyway. So was it weird for you guys to like figure that out? Because I mean, I know you're very communicative, so like maybe it was really easy, but like, were you ever just like, whoa, like who would have ever thought like this streamer and I would be like a thing?
I don't think it was weird. I think it was a more of a trust issue
Uh huh.
because I feel like to an extent, I feel streamers can be because they're friendly, they can be flirty.
Hmm.
And we talked about that and like it was never gonna mean anything than us just doing our job. That was
Right.
kind of like
Okay.
and I think we kind of just keep it we don't like I bring him up as like his name that he goes off. I don't ever like it's very rare that I say my boyfriend or I'll say
Mhm.
like my best friend. I feel like I don't know,
Right.
keeping it kind of private's kind of nice and it's
Right.
not like makes people not want to gift me. It's nothing like that at all.
Right.
It's just like it's not necessary, and some
Yeah.
people just like being private about it and just gotta respect it. That's really what it was.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah,
Yeah. So like you just basically you were just very open and honest from the get go. So like you talked
we
about
really
all of the
were.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really were. Cause like I definitely can be a jealous type person,
Hmm.
and just being being okay with even telling them that I was jealous over someone and them not freaking out about it, really made me feel like, okay, I could be safe with this person.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. Um okay, so um have you found it difficult at all to handle like to manage your community like on Twitch? Like do you feel like has there ever been like you don't obviously have to go into specifics, but like has there ever been like drama and you had to like squash it, you know, because there's a lot of different personalities in your chat. Like, have you ever had to go through any like challenges as someone who is at the head of a community?
It's really hard. It's really hard to manage that, and I feel like not many people understand that it's kind of damaging for sure to, tell people like, "Hey, I have drama with this person in your community." And it's just like it's really hard and annoying, and
Mhm.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable in my community. So it's just it's hard. I don't really entertain it. Like if someone says something, I don't even ask. I don't even ask. I don't like hearing
Mhm.
about certain things unless this person has done something rude to me. Unless it's something really fucking damaging, like they're fucking calling people, the N word, or they're
Right.
fucking. It's shit like that. Absolutely want to know about it, and
Right.
that's immediately have been squashed. They immediately get banned. They immediately like. I want people to feel safe, but I also like understand, like you said, like there's different personalities, and I get that. But at the same time, it's just like we're grown-ups. You guys should talk to each other and not make me in the middle of it.
Mhm.
Like, and it really depends on the situation. Like, yes, I want to listen to you, and yes, I want you to, be okay with coming to me about certain things. But like, if it's something that there was just like miscommunication with you two, and now like you don't want to come around because that person is just like, okay, I'm not doing anything about it. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard. I know it sounds really selfish of me, but I think it's really just me putting up my boundary and just like not
Mhm.
hearing what someone has to say about other people, because
Yeah.
I I'm just not I've been past that for a long time. I don't care like what people
Yeah.
if unless it's
No.
like I said, something
Something
bad, like I need to
egregious.
know,
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking want to know. But
Because
if it's
that would be
something else,
breaking your chat rule. That would be breaking your stream rules.
abso-fucking-lutely.
But like,
Yeah.
there's nothing in your rules about someone like made me like you know like someone I miscommunicated with someone's because that's not a rule. But yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying, and I think I don't think you should ever feel bad about that because I feel like there's so many different ways to handle a community, and I feel like they're all valid. And I think that because like I know that I've heard someone say before that if there's like drama, like I've heard different methods, and one method I've heard is that like if there's drama and you're hearing it from two people, you should just like as shitty as it sounds, like pick a side and like just be
Mhm.
done. Because then you can move on and uh it like will bolster because you know if there's two people having drama and then you like you go with your heart or your gut and pick a side then you that one person will feel like it is a really safe space. Obviously you'll lose that other person, but I mean you kind of lose people every day and like on Twitch or
Yeah.
whatever. So I don't know, I don't think I think completely valid. Like I think having boundaries is like very important because like you're putting yourself out there, you're trying to have a good time with what you're doing. It's totally valid. I think it's like I don't know. Do you ever worry about it? Because I'm always like I have grown up playing MMO RPGs, And you know that drama where
Yeah.
like you're in a
Hmm.
guild and then someone says something
Yeah.
and then the whole guild disbands and you're just like shit.
It's fucking weird. Yeah. No, I had to go through that too, like not too long
Right?
ago. And that person comes around to see me, but they won't come around seeing other people. Like, it, either way, I don't have control over these people.
Hmm.
They in the end make their own decision. Like, but like again, like if you're gonna come around saying like some shit that I don't
Right.
approve in my stream and that really make people uncomfortable, like
Hmm.
absolutely fucking not.
Right.
But if it's just between you and the other person, like again, I actually have never had that happen, but like
Hmm.
in my other communities, yes, that had like my
Hmm.
friends' communities that have happened. But it's just like it sucks seeing them be stressed over it.
Right.
Like it makes me sad that they have to stress over that, and um, it shouldn't be like, oh, they're on my side or oh, they're on their side. Like
Hmm.
it, they should just do whatever the fuck they want without like
Yeah.
having to think about other people. I don't know. It's
No,
really
I
weird, but
agree.
I wouldn't know really how to handle it because I've never really happened
Had
to
it
me.
happen.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just I don't. I think it's just a very selfish thing, or maybe it's like just me being very with my like conscious of my boundaries. I don't pry.
Right.
Like unless you want to tell me what's going on, like I'll listen, but I never want to pry, especially if it's
Hmm.
someone about someone else,
Right.
because it's not fair to the other person because that person's not talking to me. I'm not hearing that person's side of the story, and it's so awkward when it does happen because I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
But yeah, no, that's what I was saying about the whole like guild thing is like I know how quickly a friend group can dissolve. So like
Yeah,
I'm always worried
absolutely.
about that. And I even in high school, like I was very much like let's not mix friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can have like several different groups of friends, but the
Yes, I'm with
minute
you.
that you like bring that one friend to this group, those friends will be
It's
like, I hate this person. Don't ever. And then it's
yeah.
like awkward because you brought them there and the other person like, and so like I am always separate worlds. Yeah. Like, hi, Hoya. Um,
No, you
I'm,
like yeah, you
yeah.
definitely like just keeping the ground level, then that's
Yeah.
valid. I think that's fine. I think that's
Yeah.
what keeps you sane and what keeps you being okay with being streaming and,
And it
talking
keeps
with
them
people.
like from having to deal with unnecessary stress because like if we're vibing they don't need this other energy, so
Yeah.
I do worry about that because your Twitch chat is a bunch of different personalities over
Oh,
there
so many.
and it's
Yeah.
like I worry about it because I know what can happen with different personalities,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I just tell that person like do what you think is right and you like mute
Right.
the person, block the person, like
Right.
just don't communicate with that person and whatever. I mean, I'm also the type of person that like if someone's bothering me and I'd be the first to be like, hey, I don't like how you said that. I
Right.
really don't like how you said that. So it's really just
Yeah.
it's really just
i
you, like how you handle it,
I
kind of
am
thing. So
very I get so nervous speaking my piece. Is that weird? Like,
speaking your piece.
yeah, like if someone, like, I was talking about this recently, but if I go into a Twitch chat and then someone comes at me sideways, like, oh my God, it is like like it's terrifying to me to say anything in that streamer's chat because then I think it's drama. Whether or not it even becomes drama, just me saying like, "Hey, I didn't like what you just said to me." I'm just like afraid
Yeah.
that's drama. So like,
No, that's
yeah,
valid. Absolutely. Especially if it's not a community you're not really familiar of.
right,
Like it's definitely like you don't know, like, are they joking? Is this person gonna say anything? Like they're just gonna let that fly. Like
right,
it's
and
it's
like
very yeah, I
I
get that. I really think either I ignore the person because they don't fucking deserve any of my time, or if it's
thank
someone
you.
who I absolutely fucking care about, I'm gonna separately
Right.
message you and be like, hey, that I did not like how you said that. I did not like what you said. Like, that's it.
Yeah, like lately I've been ignoring them, and it's so funny. I love it. I'm such a bitch. Like, it's just so funny to see someone come at you sideways in the chat and then just watch it just like go
Yeah.
by completely
Like, sorry, I walked away.
unacknowledged.
Did anyone say anything important? Because I didn't. I don't know.
Oh, I love it. I have been very much so like in my bitch era lately, but
I'm
I
obsessed. I love that.
but yeah, it's like really scary to message someone privately to me, like that alternate, like, you know how you said you either do one or the other. Like, I get so nervous because I just feel like it's always going to be a confrontation. Like, you're going to be like, oh, I didn't like what you said, and they're going to be like, whoa, bitch, I don't care what you, and then it's just drama, and you're just like, ugh. But
By
like,
that time, I'm just
yeah,
like, it's not worth. It's not worth it. Then it's
yeah,
just like if you know they're not gonna listen to you, there's no fucking point in me even bringing it up.
yeah.
If they're just gonna be ignorant about the issue, then I'm not gonna talk about it. Like I'm not gonna bring it up.
I'm
But if
always,
like
yeah, I always catastrophize, so I'm just like, I just immediately assume it's going to be drama based on previous times where I've like
no,
talk to
absolutely, that's
someone
valid.
and they
Yeah,
like
that's
blew
valid.
up or whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I thank you. I mean, honestly, I think it's great insight to like anybody who wants to stream. Like, if like setting boundaries is not a bad thing.
it's fucking hard though. Like I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie. Like it's I've gone through like really terrible friendships and like really good friendships and really realizing who's there for you. Like it's a whole trust thing. Like it's different. It's harder because you don't see this person. You don't feel their energy. So
right.
like you don't know if they're being genuine or if they're a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah,
so it's like it's I don't know. I feel like also just being on the ground level and just being like, oh, like I hang out with like some people once in a while, but like I won't go like deep dive into like a lot of friend groups because I feel like that's usually what happens, and that's
right,
just me protecting my peace. But
right,
it's not inviting. Like I want people to definitely want to hang out with me, but it's
right.
just it's just like most of the time we're just going to talk about the game or we're going to talk about our like personal life and not
Yeah,
like weird
no,
drama or whatever.
that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think? Wait, hold on. Do you feel like when you started streaming, did you contemplate putting on a character? Like, did you contemplate being a heightened version of yourself, or are you a heightened version of yourself already, or are you just totally yourself and this is just you at all times?
I definitely had like a customer service like so I'm the type of person that I don't like it when people don't like me. I know it's stupid. But I think a lot of people did see that and they're like, "Oh, she's fake." And yeah, I was being fake. I feel like I just wanted people to be like, I wanted people to
I'm
know I'm
sorry.
friendly. And yes, I am friendly, but I also want to know your intentions. Like I want to know like are you going to be cool or are you going to
Right.
be, are you going to be fucking weird? Like it's yeah, it was hard for me to find my voice. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Hmm.
hard for me to find my voice. It was hard for me to find like who I wanted to be. And I think it took maybe like my second year to be like, I'm just gonna be who I am. Like I definitely come in friendly as how I always will in person, but if I don't know, I just feel like it's more realistic and people I feel like people can really read certain people and I feel like they can read and relate to people who are genuine and
Hmm.
honest and and just themselves. And sometimes some people are not your cup of tea and that's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. And it was hard for me to accept that. Like very hard for me to accept that.
Hmm.
So I think it was really a nice opportunity for me to, you know, learn that through Twitch.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, like you guys, like I don't know. I just feel like no one really truly will ever know who you really are. It's like super rare, but I try to just be like my most authentic person as I possibly can be. So it's just I don't know. It was hard to find it. I'm not gonna lie. It was really really hard to find it because I thought I would lose friends. I thought I would lose people, and like that was like such a fucking fear for me.
Hmm. I'm glad that you found it though. I'm really glad that you like are in a better place with it where you're just like comfortable.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I I have seen, I've had this conversation on stream before where I've seen like streamers just there's a lot of douchebag guy streamers who like their
Yeah.
persona is that they are a douchebag and they're gonna be a douchebag to everyone in their chat. And I just like I've like asked my chat like what is that? Like why do people like that? Obviously it's not my cup of tea, but I
Yeah.
don't really like it's just but it's like not even the fact that it's not my cup of tea. I'm just like that seems like a lot of work to just be at a 10 on the angry level your entire stream and just be a douchebag.
Yeah.
Like I just
Absolutely. No, like yeah, I get that. That is
it sounds
it's weird, but
exhausting.
there's always something for someone. That's what they
Right.
say. There's
That's
always
true.
something for someone. So, oh, that's what I was gonna say. No, no, I lost it. God damn it. This is what happens when I do too much shit in one day. This always
I'm
happens.
so
I literally
sorry.
thought about it. No, no, you didn't interrupt me. It was literally, I was trying to form how I wanted to say it, and it just didn't come out. I'm really upset now because that came up. And I was like, wow, I remember it. Now I don't fucking remember it.
Well, let me repeat what I was saying. It
Okay.
just seems exhausting to like not only am I just like why do people like this? Like why do people watch someone just be a douchebag to them? I mean I guess it's entertaining to people, but then it's just like I could never like do that. I could never put that face on for so many hours. It sounds exhausting. And you were saying there's something for everyone and like so I get that people like it,
Yeah.
but I don't know, just a part of me wants to like I've seen these streamers and I wanted to private I'm not gonna do it obviously because they're like that's like scary, but
Yeah.
I'll see these streamers and I want to private message them and just be like, are you exhausted? Like like I just want to be like I just was in your
I
stream and you're just like at a 10 and you're just so angry and mad and douchey and I'm just
yeah.
like, are you okay? Like that has to take a lot of energy to do that
Oh,
for so long.
absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm very I'm literally me. Like you know how you said you'll never like really know anyone? I feel like unfortunately you all know me cuz I'm like
Yes,
literally an
I would
open book.
say there's a good amount of people who like are in this like your community and my community like that know
Mhm.
each other. I'm also very good at reading people.
Mhm.
And I just feel like most of those people are really fucking genuine. Like, and usually when I don't like someone, it's because I know that they're not being their like 100% authentic self. Like, obviously, like we put on a brave face and we try to be like the best person that we are, or try to be, good enough to like stream.
Mhm.
But
But there is
it's
intention.
just
Yeah.
exactly. But I feel like I love you guys because you guys are very real and relatable because of that. And I think
Mhm.
that's why like there's so many people who like come into like your guys' streams and like
And you
want to be around.
too. I feel like you're very genuine. And I think and like yeah, I would never want anyone to think that having boundaries or like being private means that they're not open and honest. You know what I mean? Cuz like I feel like people
Yeah.
I don't know if people worry about that, but it doesn't mean you're less genuine if you keep something to yourself. But I have
Yeah.
nothing to keep to myself. I literally tell everyone everything. Like if it's unhinged, it truly is. Like I don't
If
care. I'll
someone were
tell.
to ask me shit, like I will be straight up honest. Like I legitimately will be.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no point in lying. I or just like
Mhm.
trying to like
Keep
go
track of a
around the
lie, even.
question.
Yeah.
It's just like if you don't want to answer, just don't answer it, dude. Like it's fine. Like no one's gonna hate you for it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I feel like it's a nice space to be around for people to just be their true self. And it's hard, like I said, like it took me like a year or two to like be like I'm tired of being this person. Like I
Hmm.
want people to really just know me.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing that I really like hid. I felt like I've told a lot of people a lot of things that
Yeah.
I wouldn't really tell like my close IRL friends. So,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Key, I love you very much too.
Yeah.
You
I
are
agree.
the sweetest.
I agree with Key. You're very sweet. um, have you ever struggled with branding? Like, I feel like branding is a
Oh
big
my
issue.
god. Absolutely. Yes. The whole so like I said, I was thinking about being a Kingdom Hearts like straight streamer, like that's all I wanted to be. But it was just like it's just understanding what your goals are and like what you want to come out of it. Like it was just like really hard for me to really think of why I wanted to stream and why I wanted to make, these friends or why I wanted to do YouTube. But I to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Like there's just so many things I do on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But it's me. That's how my brain is. That's how that's how I'm creative. That's how I make content. And, one day I'll figure it out. But right now, it's not happening.
I mean, do you think being a cozy streamer is a brand?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think so? Like, I mean, you kind of fell into like a sort of brand. I don't know if it's like what you want to like be forever. I don't, it might
I fell
evolve,
into
but
it
yeah,
100%.
but it's like kind of your
I fell into
brand.
it. Yeah, I fell into it. That's how I met a lot of like I would say people who are within like my like energy, like that's like what it is. It's just cozy. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy. I think I enjoy the people. I think they're just very kind, very nice, but like and I outside of that I have people who are assholes and I have people who are very truthful, so it's just like I don't
Hmm.
have just nice people around me. Like I
Right.
definitely have people who are like can be fucking rude and like nonchalant and
Yeah.
so
Um, have you ever like thought about a logo? Because I feel like that's always like a streamer thing. Like, I've got to get a logo as part of my branding. Have you ever thought about that? Or merch?
no.
No, I haven't.
I just like unless there's a need, like if people are like, I gotta have a Jerry's plushie, like you know what I mean? Like
Oh my
I need to
god.
have a shirt that says I love Jerry's, like I'll think about it. But there's like
You're open to suggestions.
I already don't like it when people spend money on me. I legitimately just love
Wow.
like I think it's fucking awesome that people support me. I don't hate it whatsoever.
Right.
But like if it's anything that makes people spend money like towards me that's like something that I don't think they absolutely need. Like you don't need a fucking cup that says Jerry's. Like I'm sorry, you don't. Um or a mug. But like kudos to people who do that because like that's probably their full-time job. I get that. I get that. But if it's just like if I'm putting all this time and effort into doing all these things, like you're also like wasting money and effort when it could be towards something that you could work on to be a better streamer, to be a better content creator. Like I'm sorry, but a t-shirt and a cup's not going to help you, you
what
know?
if what if you had an opportunity to make merch that was like a fundraising kind of thing, where like
Oh,
the fun, so that
absolutely.
would be good because
Yeah.
it would be merch
Absolutely.
with a purpose, so
Yes. Like that's what
that
I'm
would be
saying. Like it
cool.
has to have like a purpose.
Yeah.
Like I want people to be like, I bought this because it was towards, me saving animals or me saving animals from the shelter. Like,
Right.
yes, absolutely. But
Okay.
like if it's just something else, like just
If it's
that
just a
just sits in
t-shirt
my
with your emote
closet.
on it, then
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No hate towards people
no,
who
I
do that.
yeah,
Like
no.
I like there are definitely people who like really love a streamer and like just do that stuff, but it's just like I would want you guys to have like way cooler things, like
Yeah, there's
absolutely that you would like
nothing wrong with
use,
that. Because
So,
yeah,
but
there's that's like there's like a streamer I watch. She's like, oh, we need to talk about that.
mhm.
I have it written down so I won't forget. But there's a
Okay.
streamer I watch, and she's always said that she isn't gonna be out here pandering to something that she doesn't herself believe in. So it's like,
Okay.
um, like, so she's not gonna like promote something that she wouldn't even use or play or do. So it's like, I guess it's kind of like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, some people
Yeah.
will, you know, get a sponsorship with like an energy drink that they drink, and it's whatever, like that's fine. But it's like, and they if
Yeah.
it's but it's a yeah. I think there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with making a little extra money sponsoring something you don't really care about, and there's also nothing wrong with like having a higher standard for what you're
Yeah.
putting out there, because like yeah. What about a logo though? No logos in the future.
I think like something I was trying to do for like YouTube, but like I ended up just like using my face as like the picture. So
Hmm.
I don't know, I just feel like either if you can design it, that's great yourself, but if you have to like purchase something or have someone make it and then you have to buy it, like if I can make it a cheaper way at the moment, like I think it'd be so cool to see the growth of that logo or the growth of
Hmm.
that brand, like by you just like kind of
Working on
prioritizing
it.
where you spend your money, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, I just feel like nothing's going to be perfect at first, but if you're absolutely passionate about the like what it is that you want to do or like want to promote, like you will do anything to make it work. Like
Right.
you wouldn't like a logo is just nothing. Like
Hmm.
it doesn't mean anything. So
Right.
I don't know. I feel like it's really just like dealing with your own priority. So
Right. Do you are you artistic? Can you draw?
I cannot draw, but but I really love makeup. Like I definitely
Right.
did like a lot of makeup, but I wish I could draw. I think my creativity goes with like designing spaces. I think that's like my favorite thing, but I wish I could draw. I think it'd be really cool.
I do too. I can't.
I
Have you ever done like drag makeup?
don't think I've ever done drag makeup before. I think the techniques of drag makeup I think is very fascinating and I would
Right.
love to learn how to do it, but I've
Okay.
never like sat down and like actually tried to learn how to do it.
Yeah, I was like I have never at all really been interested in drag, but like I've watched some people put on like drag makeup and stuff, and I was like, this is actually kind of cool. Like recently, like within the last like month,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
was like,
okay, okay,
oh,
yeah.
okay, this is pretty cool. So like, I was never interested in doing it myself, but like I was gonna say, if I was ever in your neck of the woods and you were just like, let me put
Mhm.
you in drag, I would
I would
totally do
love
it.
to learn. I would
Right.
love to do. I think it's fun because like you put your own spunk and your own personality into it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just makeup just like has no rules, and that's why I love it too. I just feel
Yeah.
like people do whatever the fuck they want and what they think looks cool on them.
It's kind of an art
And
form.
there are gonna be people who will love it, and there's gonna be people who hate it, and like who
Yeah.
cares about the people who hate it because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Um, so what I was gonna ask you when I was just talking, do you have any Twitch inspirations? Like, are there streamers that you look to for inspiration, or they're like not literally like you're gonna like take something from their stream and like transmute it into your own stream, but like, is there anyone that like has a vibe that you want to like be more like, or like anyone that you just look up to and just think they're like an amazing streamer?
So now I remember what it was, and it was that you want to be the stream like if it's something you want to view, that's who you want to become.
Hmm.
That's what I've been wanting to fucking say for the past like 3 fucking hours.
I feel like you kind of
I
got that
thought that
out.
was I love that you said that because I definitely like watch these cozy streamers and there was like such a calmness to them that made me like relax and like do whatever it is that I need to do. So I do really appreciate like the streamers who are obviously very like I would say that push me to make content as well and push me to do like different creativity things. Um I mean there's like so many different things that I take from different people because I love that they do it and it I feel like more people should do it. I think it just like it's whatever it is, it's like either welcoming or just being more like yourself. Like that's like someone like I was watching someone and I was like, wow, this person's like really much like themselves and I love like you, Jules are very much like he's very much like that. And I
Are you
I
saying you
love
look
that
up to
about you guys.
us?
Yeah, I do. Anyone
That's
who I watch. I told Key that time, like before, I was like, I literally like love watching your streams. Like it makes me calm.
I
I legit like they're like I literally love all you guys,
I
like
mean,
honestly.
I always looked up to you because I feel like you're very like I don't really take streaming seriously. I think I told you that before. Like I just go live and
Mhm.
I'm just an idiot and that's all and then I get offline. But like I feel like you I look up to you because I feel like you have like a good work ethic because you are disciplined and like you do your YouTubes and you do your videos and you edit them and you take the time out to do those things and like really like not only put something amazing out but like like get it out
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
not only is it amazing but you actually do the work to get it out and like I'm lazy I'm still not on TikTok. I feel like people are always like you can't be a streamer and just stream, and that's probably true. I'll never like have a lot of money from this, but like I cannot get on TikTok. It's too much for me. I can't do it. And like editing a video just makes me want to curl up into a ball. So like yeah, so like I really look up to you for that. If we're, since I just have to pay it
Yeah. I
forward.
feel like you guys have helped me not fear who I really am.
Hmm.
Like who like to be like just be myself.
Hmm.
And I feel like you say that you don't care what people, say, but like I feel like you don't, but then like you're telling me like, oh, like there are different certain times where people like say something and it really like gets to
Oh
me. Like
yeah.
I don't see that at all. Like I literally legit like see all of you guys like so like such like strong people who like just doesn't care about what other people
Well,
think.
it's funny because like the streamer I was telling you about earlier, who was talking
Uh-huh.
about, I don't even remember what I said that she said, but she is someone that I look up to because when like trolls come, like I obviously don't want trolls to go into her chat because like this is always
Yeah.
like a point of contention where people love watching her roast them, but she's always like, this is not like that's fucked up because like I'm trying to like do work here and these trolls are coming here like like that's not the point. Don't come here to love me having to clap back at fools, but like she does and I love it. It's always hilarious, and I love it. I like that's something that like inspires me to go on Twitch and be more comfortable. I'm not always super comfortable because I am a ball of anxieties and like low self-esteem and shit, but like she makes me feel like I don't have to be. And it's like great. I
Yeah.
love her. But yeah, no. I'm glad. Like I mean honestly, if I can inspire anybody, like
It's
that's great.
not easy to like I feel like people think streaming's easy. It's not. It's
Yeah.
really fucking hard.
Oh
It's
yeah.
really fucking hard. And it
I
takes a
mean,
lot out of you.
I think I think for some people who are definitely like I think making a living out of Twitch is even harder. Like that's like
Oh,
next level
abso-fucking-lutely. I don't
hard.
know how anyone does it, honestly.
But
I
like
mean,
I
obviously they
yeah,
don't have like a full-time job. I feel like a lot of people like that is their only job, and obviously that's the only way that they can make money is to fucking grind.
right.
So,
That grind is
it
like
is
really hard without income though. To buy the games, get the streaming
continuous
equipment.
income. Like you
Yeah.
have no benefits. Like
Yeah.
it's really just like hoping
Oof.
someone like can reach your goal of subs or
Right.
like your tips. And like
Yeah.
that's insane to me. Like that's
Yeah.
so scary to me. And there are
Hmm.
people who are doing that and like don't utilize other platforms that they can make money off of, which is like YouTube, Instagram,
Right.
Twitch, like I mean
Which is
TikTok. Like
I
it's
can't do it.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, but like yeah, it's like I could say that streaming is a little bit easier for me. Like I'm introverted, so like when I end the
Yeah.
stream, sometimes I'm drained. Sometimes I'm even more energetic when I end the stream. It just depends. But
Yeah.
it's like easier for me because like I don't know, I'm sort of privileged in the fact that I can like do it. I wish that like my space around me was better for it, for sure.
Of course.
But because I'm not like super taking it seriously, but it's like if this was your income, like oh my god, like Yikes. And or unless I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. It is definitely difficult. But I always tell people who when they like or if someone's like, I want to stream, Nick, I'm like, yeah, I guess I would say kind of what you're saying, like what are your goals? And like
Yeah.
honestly do it if it sounds like something you want to do and like see how it goes. Like give yourself room to grow, give yourself room to like I don't know, just check in with yourself after you
Yeah,
start or
absolutely.
whatever. But yeah, no,
Absolutely.
it is difficult. But that's yeah, I definitely look up to you and your stream. I think like you're
Oh,
fantastic.
Nick,
Obviously,
that's
because like
sweet.
I love you and that's why you're here. Because I had to pick your brain about everything and anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Do you feel like you use your stream to advocate for anything? Like, are you? I mean, obviously, like you're not like. I mean, I don't know. I assume you're not like a professional at anything, but like, do you feel like you want to like talk about mental health? Do you feel like you want to talk about like being, just any of your lived experiences? Do you want to like destigmatize things? Do you have a like a advocacy platform, or are you just playing games? Like that's which is fair.
I think I advocate on like like people go through a lot of shit and you just never know what they're going through. So like
Mhm.
be fucking kind. Like it just like you just never know like what certain things you say can really hurt someone. I feel like that can go for anything. Like people of
Mhm.
color, people of the, the community. Like I just feel like also like listen. I just feel like a lot of people just I mean, it's fine to like really just care about you, but you legit are starting a community on Twitch. Like you started it because you want to get to know people, like
Mhm.
be about it.
Right.
And I don't know. I just feel like some people, it's mainly just it's really just to be just aware. I mean, like I don't wanna be like, oh yeah, be kind. Like there are definitely fucking douchebags that need to be like yelled at, like 100%.
Uh-huh.
But I just some people are just having the most toughest days and look at like come to your stream to like be okay.
Mhm.
And I
You
just
want to
feel
bolster
like
that. You want to like be that
yeah,
place. Yeah.
yeah. And and then yeah, I like it is scary that some people like watch people who are just absolute fucking douchebags and like dog
Hmm.
shit towards like women, and it is scary and sad. So it's just like I don't people realize how much like others look up to them, and it's so scary. So it's just like I
Yes.
don't know, really set your boundaries, really listen to your intuition. That's like a huge thing is listening to your intuition and doing really what's best for you. Like don't listen to what other people have to say. Like if that's something that you want to do, go for it.
Is
So
that something you talk about? Is that
yeah,
something you talk about on your stream, or is that just kind of your motto in life?
it's usually when someone comes into my stream and like says like it's usually something like their day wasn't good or like
Hmm.
just something that someone's struggling. Like a lot of people were talking to me in my stream lately about like not having a job,
Hmm.
um and it's just I feel like a lot of people just need some sort of like hope, and that whatever situation that you are in, it is temporary, and
Hmm.
it's not going to be forever as long as you work towards getting out of that situation. I
Hmm.
just feel like it's just so hard sometimes, like it's just so hopeless, and I feel like
Hmm.
some people just kind of need that motivational
Reassurance.
type
Yeah.
reassurance. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I'm not happy all the time. Like I feel like people like definitely like think like, oh, I'm like like a happy go, like I am, but there are definitely times where I'm like very open with me going
Yeah.
through like shit, like, and it's hard.
I've seen you
So
be open about those things.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely I just feel I don't know, I just feel like people like there just needs to be nicer people these days. Like it's just crazy out there. That's
True.
all.
Um. Uh. I didn't ask this earlier, but speaking of like people of color, do you feel like video games have like been have you I don't know, do you feel seen in video games like in any way? It's like do you feel like video games are getting more and more um diverse, or do you feel like they're getting less diverse, or is it just the same as it's always been?
That's a good question. I would say I think it's definitely getting a little bit more diverse. I
Hmm.
feel there's certain things that I haven't seen in a really long time, or
Hmm.
like the whole like, oh, the women who are in the video games like always have to have like huge tits and like,
Right.
nice body and stuff like that. And like especially cozy games, like they definitely
Cozy games are
advocate for like,
definitely
oh,
the
like
forerunner
different
on that.
shapes, and
Yeah.
it's just really nice to see that. I, I don't know. I think it's closed-minded when people don't try to, listen or even experience other, like
Anything
different things in
other.
different
Yeah.
games. Yeah, and it's scary and sad,
Yeah.
but
What do you think? Do you have like a game that you feel like was like so where you felt really seen in it? Like where you were like, wow, this game is like forward thinking. This game is like, you know,
it's a good question.
because I know a lot of people felt that way about like Life is Strange or like Tell Me Why and stuff like that. It's usually like indie games, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good one, Life is Strange. I feel like any game that you can realistically, like, relate to,
Hmm.
like, that some whatever it is that you're going through, that person's also going through it.
Yeah.
Um, and I think yeah, probably just, like, emotional games. I would
Yeah.
definitely say, like, emotional games for sure.
Yeah. Um, I try and get everyone to play it. Tell Me Why or Dragon Age. I do really
I
want to
didn't
play Tell Me Why.
I've never heard of Tell Me Why, but I've heard of Dragon Age.
I think Tell Me Why was like really great because I think one of the main characters is trans. And I
Okay,
think
okay.
that was like trans representation. I could be wrong, but it yeah, I remember thinking it was like really cool when it came out. It was created by trans people. Okay. Even better.
That's really cool.
Cuz I feel like a game will have like a trans character or a gay character or whatever person of color and then it's not
Yeah,
written well because they didn't actually have the people to get into that experience. So,
yeah.
that's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, I do kind of want to play that game at some point. But I have jumped ship on a fucking Life is Strange after the first one. I loved the first one, but I just never got back to any of those games.
Yeah,
Um
yeah.
um anyway, back to the Twitch stuff. Are there Okay, what has been your favorite thing about streaming? Has it just been the community? That's usually everyone's answer.
Definitely community, and, I think just growing as a person. I think I've grown a lot as a
Mm-hmm.
person,
Hell yeah.
uh, yeah, being part of, like, the Twitch community for sure.
Yeah.
So
Um The second one is good. That's Tell Me What. Oh no, that's Life is Strange too, right? I was also super not interested in those characters because I was like, I don't know, I was just like really into like what's her name from the first game. So when it was new characters, I was like, I'm not sure about this, but I've heard it was good, so no shade to it. That's good though. I'm glad that like Twitch has like been a place where you can like learn about yourself and like grow. That's awesome.
that's really what it was. Yeah, it was really just, like, I thought it would be fun to see for people to see, like, my growth,
Mhm.
whether it's content or just being as a person.
Right. Is there a least favorite thing about streaming? Is there anything about it you don't like?
Um, I feel like the thing I don't like a lot is that the thought that I have to there's some days where I feel like I have to stream,
Hmm.
and I feel guilty when I don't stream. So,
Right.
I think, like, other than, like, obviously the douchebags that come in once in a
Or
while,
technical
like,
issues.
tech issues can be kind of annoying. I've definitely had a handful of tech issues over the 4 years. Um, but it's really just, like, seeing the fact that some people who stay in your community can instantly leave and, like, you never see them again. And I think that's,
Right.
like, the sad part about it. So,
Yeah, I get
I don't
that.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
those are all good answers. Uh,
Yeah.
Thank you for the resub, cats. 7 months. Oh my god.
Woohoo!
Thank you, thank you. Um.
Hey Nick, I'm so sorry. Is it okay if I just answer one more question? I have to get ready for bed. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's mostly it. I think I was just gonna say if there's anything you'd like Twitch to improve, but I feel like we kind of covered that. I think that was the last question.
Yeah, I think it's not maybe Twitch, it's like the people.
Like the people who run Twitch,
The
or
people that like are streamers, like I feel like
oh, okay, fair.
it's just not it's just so close-minded and I don't know, it's sad.
Yeah,
It's really sad, honestly. Like sometimes like Twitch will tweet something and there'll just be so many fucking haters and
yeah, that's true.
it's scary and sad. So
Also, really quick, is there anything you're planning to do on stream, like any new things, like cooking streams or anything out of the ordinary of what you've been doing? Any innovative things?
I would love to do cooking streams, but I want to do either more like co-op streams or like community streams. Sorry, my cat's just like so anxious right now.
Right.
He's like, "Hello, can you get off? Like it's time." But no, I think that it would be really fun to like involve my community a lot more, like play
Uh-huh.
games like community night with my with
Ooh,
like
I'm
people. I
there.
think that'd be yeah, I think it'd just be really fun. I
Yeah.
hope you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
But
That sounds
I've
exciting.
never ever done a subathon or anything to like celebrate anything. And I feel
Yeah.
like one day I will. Maybe like for my birthday. I'll be
Ooh.
33 next year. So I feel like
Oh
three
yeah.
is my favorite was my lucky number and 33 I feel like is gonna be super lucky. So
Oh my
yeah, be
god.
on the lookout for that. So
Um No, I would love. Well, I don't know. I'm very self-conscious, so I'll be there in the chat, but I might not actually play the game. But anyway,
yeah.
what's your schedule on Twitch right now? So we can
So
check you
I
out.
stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a shout
You're so
out
funny. You're
so
like
people
psych.
can go check you out.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
There's your link. I will find your YouTube link and I will post that in the chat as well.
Oh yeah, if you can't
Um,
find it out, I can put it in there too.
if you when you hop off, if you want to post it in the chat, I would love everyone to go check you out because you're amazing, you're stunning, and I hope you sleep well
Thank
tonight.
you.
Thank you so much for coming on. It was so
Thank you. I'm
fun.
so sorry that I had to cut that in a
No,
like
you're
a
totally
awkward way. I'm
fine.
like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Listen, I could talk to you for
Thank
hours.
you.
You gotta cut it off.
You guys are very sweet, very kind. I really appreciate the time to listen in on me and Nick talking about me. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me
Of
and
course.
introducing me to your community. Thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. You're very sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Ooh, so fun. How long have we been live? Oh my god, it's been 3 hours, y'all. Whew. Let's see. But yeah, um, y'all should go check Jerry's out. Honestly, such a good stream. You do so good at this every time. I'm terrible. It's the guests that make it good, you know? Jerry's, you were amazing. Agreed. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for the resub, cats. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Ravion. So good. I try. I try. Um, let me see if I can find Cherry's YouTube link here. I don't want them to have to do everything. So if they beat me, that's cool. But um, oh my god, am I a fake fan? I thought I subscribed. I'm such a bitch. Oh, I'm subscribing now. I'm so fake. Uh, here's the link. Wait, is that right? Yeah. So if y'all ever want to watch any of their um content on YouTube, please go check it out. I know that they did a Last of Us video. Yeah, I didn't want you to have to do all the work. But yeah, they have like a Last of Us thing. I'm assuming you also have a podcast. I will plug that at my earliest convenience. But yeah, it's really cool over there, so go check her out.